Gotta love conversion rates.
Our new player will not be joining us tonight,
Fair enough.
but I expect he will join in next week.
I saw him say that he would be a sneaky ranged face, and I'm like, that's literally everything we need right now. Because I
Yeah,
was thinking about it when he messaged, and I'm like, face. Well, we have Otto, but he doesn't really like being the face, and then, so it's kind of me, and I just have a +2 to charisma. Hold on.
Hello, hello.
good evening.
Need Otto.
Just missing Otto.
Not wondering.
So Trey, did your friend enjoy the game on Monday?
Yeah. We had our regular Tuesday night game last night, and I told him what the conversation that Sim and I had about him joining. When Sim was like, "Well, we have a very quiet group, so hopefully this guy will speak up and talk some," and he got a good laugh out of that. Like, yes, he is quite a talker. So
Yeah.
it's your dreams come true. Someone who's actually going to take charge and give you answers.
It does help to forward the narrative, because the Monday group is kind of quiet. So
We are, yeah. I don't know how that happened. How we all got so quiet.
well, I
Then you
think
have this group, which just can't decide which one it wants to be, rather dead quiet or can't shut up.
the Monday group had two talkers, but they had left, so it was all the quiet people who were
Mhm.
left.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
Although Sim is fairly talkative.
Yeah, I think that's what he was saying. Like he felt like he was the only one talking sometimes.
I guess it makes sense sometimes if like, that's just how everyone's playing their characters. As long as everyone's fine with it, who cares? A game's a game the way you play it.
Yeah, my character in that game is definitely a quiet, reflective type, usually. So Not that I'm the most talkative player anyway, but it does tend to make it quieter for me.
It's fair enough. Everyone has their own way of playing.
But the funny thing is, in the Tuesday night game, I play a high charisma character, so I am doing a lot of the talking. So it's just situational.
Is that your Saucer character?
No, the Tuesday night game is not one of Lou's games. I'm playing a Celestial Warlock.
Okay. I remembered you talking about like you playing a sorcerer that like got turned into a kid at one point, so I was wondering if that was that.
Yeah, that was the Wednesday night group in the original game. Well, not the original game. Sorry, the second version of the game.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I was a wild magic sorcerer who had gotten turned into a 7-year-old or 9-year-old.
That sounds fun.
I've always liked the idea of playing someone who's way too young. Like, not even
Wait.
just in like that way.
Wasn't that one of your characters in my games?
I think that's what he said.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The second version of the Wednesday night game.
I was
Cal.
the one who got confused and was asking
Cal
if
was
it
his
was
name.
the other game.
Gotcha. All right.
Oh, by the way, Trey.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, and you can go. You can go ahead and take the cloak for Onyx.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it'll bring your AC up to what mine is when I blade song. So. And you like to tank.
Actually,
Is that true? I thought you
I
had
was-
stupid AC, like 20 or something.
Oh, right. It is 20
actually, yeah.
now.
Now that I'm looking at it, my AC is 20 because I've got a shield. I have a shield +2. So
Oh, in that case.
At 13.
Jesus. It's not even
Oh, that
worth
is-
giving it to you because
Well,
you're
they-
still gay.
No,
It's not even worth at that point. That's still just.
no.
That's,
Why
The
to
car-
be honest?
Like, honestly, I had a character that had, like, a 15 AC and a Cloak of Displacement. That guy still got hit, like, non-stop.
I mean, I saw someone did the math and like disadvantage advantage is like on average like ±4, so it's still good, really good. But
I
yeah,
always thought it was 5. I've always had 5, but 4 does sound more reasonable.
I forget what the math it was on that. It was a long video and a long time ago.
Yeah. The one I always hear is 5, but it very well could be 4.
well, 5 is what they use for passive skills to reflect advantage.
Yeah, that is true.
So odds are the actual number is between 4 and 5, and they were just being generous.
Yeah, it's probably something like that.
It's probably, like, 4.5. and Watsy was just like, screw it, make it a 5. Make him feel that little bit stronger.
Well,
They get the advantage, screw it. They get to hear that it's +5.
so it looks like Otto is in the roll 20. So
Yeah.
we can probably just get started with the recap. Barrett, you would be scribe today. Are you okay with that?
Yo,
Okay. And Anvir, you were the previous scribe.
That I was.
Do you want to give us a quick recap?
No, I don't think I will. No, I'm kidding.
Do it. Do it.
Do it, peasant. Do it. Okay. After releasing our new friend, Barrett, aka Bubbles, Eldwin showed off the amulet and summoned a slad that said he would follow his new master. While exploring, we found a hidden door that had a red slad. While fighting, Eldwin's new friend threw a fireball on all of us. After the battle, we found some bottles with... Wait, hold on. I have typed that terribly, but I'll ignore that. We found some bottles labeled in Nolish. Turns out our new friend can read it. We continue down the hall and encounter a Death Slard. It had a bunch of dangerous magic he used on us, but we managed to defeat it and decided to take a short rest before continuing. We decided to search the rest of the upper area and found 2 red slad, which we started fighting.
Alright, thank you for that recap. So let's get back to the fight in progress. As the group was coming down the hallway into this new room, they found 2 red slots and they had engaged them. Welcome, Miri. So, it is the 20th of spring at 11:35 a.m. Believe it was Anvir's turn, according to my notes here.
It does appear to be.
So, Anvir, the red slot are going at Bubbles and Eldwin. What do you want to do?
Am I squeezing here? Or can I actually stand here?
You are okay there.
Okay, I just wanted to check because it looked like it was really tight. So I'll go over to this area just here. And see those lovely buggers. Don't really have a lot of spell slots to use, so I'll probably just use a good old Toll the Dead on... I'll do it on this guy.
Alright, so the Slod will attempt to resist your Toll the Dead using his wisdom. 18?
Oh, wow, those were both
Nat
nat 20s. And he still almost failed.
Alright, so he would indeed resist. Apparently, yeah. Doing very well on
Wow.
this check. Is there anything
Literally-
else?
F.
Nah,
The
that
only
was
thing he could roll.
literally- Yeah, literally one of the 2 things he could have rolled to save.
Yeah.
You
I'll
rolled it
just
twice.
stand here. Yeah, exactly.
Alright, Onyx.
All right. I don't think I have enough movement speed to squeeze through everybody. So on the one that I can see, I'm going to cast. Oh, I'm out of spell slots.
Oh,
Yeah.
We've had a few combats.
You guys kept fighting.
Yeah, I didn't.
everything.
It did not register with me that we were that I was out of spell slots. So here goes through a lot of cover.
Ooh.
Nat 20 though.
Which one did you shoot?
Oh, this
You
is the
only
one I
see
can
the
see.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only one I can see.
So that would crit him.
Nice.
Fortunately, I do think he is resistant to cold as a demon.
Well,
So
All right.
That seems
17
likely.
halved to 8.
He is, so he takes 8 points of cold damage.
and I will tell Hassan to sneak quietly around the other side of the slide to get in position to deflect. He's invisible right now.
He is.
Oh, he
yeah.
is. Okay.
Yeah, I remember he was invisible for some reason. I can't remember why though.
25, just up against this wall, and he will dodge, but he'll be there to deflect. No, wrong one. To deflect attacks.
So does Bubbles still have the Slod disease, or was that cured?
Still have it.
I don't think we've.
Yeah,
Okay.
He
had
just.
I haven't-
Yeah,
We
he
haven't
just
had time
got
to
it.
clear
That's
it,
right.
yeah.
The other one was cured. Okay.
I haven't had a spell slot available to cast Lesser Restoration on him.
All right. So that's it for Hassan. The green Slod. What's he gonna do?
Cast fireball on the entire room, going all of us.
No, he already used his fireball for the day. He is going to... Let's see. Oh, I know what he can do. So he comes forward. Brr. Looking at this guy here. He begins to chant Wow.
Oh god.
As everyone holds their breath. And he is gonna cast Fear.
Ooh.
Which, can these guys even be feared?
He
Let's
would
see.
know that.
Maybe
If he
forgot.
does that, it'll drop concentration on invisibility.
Yeah, well, you know, he thought the rabbit would just attack. So yeah, he's casting Fear. And he's gonna... They're not immune, so he has to make a Wisdom save. Which, they're supposedly
That's been
bad at.
proven very bad.
15, which I think just makes it.
I think so.
I think the DC is 15. It is... Oh, never mind, it's 12. He doesn't have a very good DC. So the
geez.
creature would resist. And Hassan is no longer invisible.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And can he move anymore?
I didn't roll a stealth check to see if he would have been noticed anyway.
He's gonna move over here. Ending his turn. Rawr. Otto.
Oh, let's see. I will prance down this direction and take a look at what's going on. Oh my! And now that I see some critters, I will move one more space, and I believe that gives me a clear shot. Right? Not quite. Well, I mean, it does give me a clear shot, but let's see. Where was I? Was I next to Onyx, or was I one back?
I think you were there.
Okay. Then
So he has light cover from you. From the wall there.
he has light cover.
From there I think you have a clue. Well, no, because Bubbles is in the way, so he would still have light cover.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll whip out my tentacle rod and
Alright, he flings
Lash at
some
him.
tentacles at him.
No.
So 2 of those would hit, the 14
Oh,
and the
2.
19.
Okay.
Yeah, I think literally can only miss on a 1. So you whip him for 9 points of damage. He is looking wounded.
And I believe that is all I have.
Alright, into the new round, the red slot goes. I think he's gonna go for Bubbles, because Bubbles is granting advantage. So he does a multi-attack.
Which one is this? Is it this one?
It's this guy. The one with the orange
Okay.
circle around him.
I can't see him. So not the one that
Ah.
Hassan's next to.
No, this is the other one. So
Got it.
he claws at you. 16 will strike, clawing you for 7. You're already diseased, so you don't have to worry about the disease.
The 4. Is that half to 4 or half to 3?
Half to 3. He'll claw a second time, which
Is
will actually miss you. And then a bite.
that
25
free hit?
will strike for another 4. Rawr. And this one here is going to turn around towards Eldwin.
All right. So this one. No wait. shit.
Give him disadvantage
How
on the
many are
first
there?
attack.
If that's the one that's going, yes.
Well,
I don't see an orange circle around him either.
oh no, he's not going yet. Sorry, that was the end of the turn for the other one. Bubbles. He goes next.
Oh.
Which one had the most damage from last session? Was it this one?
That one looks wounded to you. The other one just looks tired. So neither of them are at full. One looks wounded, one looks tired.
I will use my bonus action on the wounded one to do that.
Okay. Con save. Got it.
Then I will use my 2 attacks to attack.
No, he would fail his con
He's
save.
failed.
So
Means you don't have to reckless.
Oh yeah, never mind. Oh, I don't have to risk.
Uh,
Because he is blind.
Because if he's blind, he
Oh.
has advantage on the attacks, right?
That is true, but I did forget he did regenerate, so he doesn't look wounded anymore. But yeah, so you do 5 radiant damage, and he is blinded, which actually the 5 radiant damage would wound him again. And he is blind.
I'm not wounded anymore. Ah, goddammit!
Pretty much.
That's it.
So blinded.
No!
So I see in the chat where I used Emboldening Bond on my last turn, and I don't think I could see Eldwin at the time, but I don't know who else I put it on. I didn't mark myself, and I see Anvir and Onyx are marked, so I imagine either Bubbles or Hassan has Emboldening Bond.
I think it's Hassan, because...
I might not have been able to see you, because you ran in too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll put it on Hassan.
That
Does
makes
this group need an emboldening bond thing? It looks
I
like
think
you do.
made one.
They
I
come in
think it-
handy.
Oh,
Not
wait,
for this
the
group.
Stars got it?
Or wait,
The
did I
Stars
make
book
one?
is it, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Stars book, isn't it?
I don't think I made it for
Or
this
did-
group.
Or
I
did
think
we
that's-
change it?
Not in this group. We've just been using the Stars book.
Alright, let me make an emboldening bond thingy real quick. But yeah, because I've
Yeah, 'cause
started
we were
to be...
using
Everyone
we
has
were
a
using
peace
the book.
cleric. So,
we were using the book with the blue shield on it for a long time, and then you made that something else, so we started using the book with the stars.
Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
alright, so I'll add emboldening bond. Which will be... I'll just put it as a spell. And... It lasts 10 minutes, right?
Correct. And that was my last one till we long rest.
Oh, it definitely seems after we kill the shaman, we're in need of one.
yeah. The only reason I've got much of anything is because Warlock short rest, but
I've got a total of 3 spell slots. And there are 2 3s and a 4.
I have 1 more luck point left and 1 more rage left.
We're going low.
and didn't Bubbles give you one of those on there?
Yep. It was a 2nd level and I already used it.
Yeah,
I think it was 2 to on variant. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, it was 2. Otto got a level 1. And
Yeah.
then
Alright,
on
emboldening bond has been added. So yes, it is the book. So yeah,
27 hits.
you have the emboldening bond, and did you do your attack already?
Yeah, it's right above the blinded thing.
Okay, I gotta scroll up because I was doing a bunch
He
of
most
stuff.
likely hit. It's a 27.
27, yeah, 27 would strike.
29 with flank.
So you're going, well, he's going for the blinded one, which is this one.
Oh, yeah, true.
So you strike with your weapon doing 8 points of damage, looks like.
Yep.
Okay.
The second factor is 24.
Yeah, you strike the blind creature again, doing another 14. And it is looking very wounded at this point. Anything else?
Nah.
Alright,
Wait. What weapon are you using?
so the Slod to the south will gain some hit points.
Just quickly, I don't know if you're rolling the right hit dice. Damage dice. Are you using a
D10.
roll?
Using Warhammer two-handed.
Ah.
Yeah, versatile.
It's right.
Ah. I thought you were using a maul. I
Alright,
was
so this
confused.
guy... You're not recklessing anymore, Bubbles?
No.
Okay,
Especially
so
since he blinded.
now he's gonna go for Eldwin, which I assume, Onyx, you're gonna have your bunny do his
Yep.
thing. Alright,
Yep.
so the first attack will be at disadvantage, which will miss. Eldwin's second
These are all
attack,
the same things.
15, I think will miss you, right?
Yep.
And then finally a bite. Ooh, 22.
Ouch.
Nice.
That's gonna hit.
Alright, so the 22 lands for 5 piercing. Not the most
Not
impressive
too
bite.
bad.
And that is it for the slot. Eldwin.
All right. I'm going to just do like a maneuver here, and I'm gonna take at least one, maybe 2 strikes on the blinded one. First one, booming blade.
Okay. You attack at advantage as the creature cannot see you.
Oh, whoops, clicked the wrong thing. There we go.
So was it booming blade or was it a rapier attack?
Great attack. I accidentally hit the booming blade thing.
Alright, 28 will strike it. Doing 7 damage, or wait, is there thunder?
With the booming blade, yeah.
Oh,
That booming blade I clicked was like the actual like if they move effect.
Oh, okay.
For some reason it's set up to roll. I haven't changed that.
Alright, so you deal 10
You still get the
damage to
first
him
D8.
on the first attack, which will put him even closer to death, but he's still up.
Second attack.
Yes, you stab at him again, landing another hit. And he is barely alive with all his wounds, but he's still standing.
Jeez.
This motherfucker.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna just take the rest more move and go back to where I was.
Alright, as a reaction, he will swing at you at disadvantage. Yeah, I'll swing. Which will
Nope.
miss you. Anvir.
Oh, the dead.
On which one?
I will go on. I reckon they're dealing with that blind guy pretty well, so I'll just go with the this guy between them.
Alright, you will attempt a wisdom save to avoid it. At advantage 16, so that will fail.
Fail. So he takes 22 damage.
Oh,
Because I have been forgetting to roll
Yeah.
my extra D8 from Blessed Strikes this entire time.
oh,
Alright,
That's what you were talking about.
so
Yeah.
he takes 5 radiant and 17 necrotic as your cantrip lands. Anything else?
That's all.
Onyx.
All right. 5, 10, 20, 25. Well, can I take this corner to get right there?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, great. Then I will attack this one.
Alright, he's still blinded, I believe. When's he
So I
blinded
have
till?
advantage.
Bubbles' turn?
Start of his next turn, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm checking. Start of
Start
my
of-
next
yeah.
turn.
Yeah. Yeah, so go ahead, attack with advantage.
All right.
Yeah, 22 will land a solid hit with the longsword. So the creature is struck down, taking 9 damage. Ah.
All right. Got a second attack I can't do anything with. But I will tell Hassan to attack.
Hassan will indeed.
He doesn't have
strike.
advantage.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Oh well. Worth a try.
So Hassan lets loose a force blast, doing 6 points of damage to the southern slod. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, so Hassan's turn ends. The green slod is just going to do his he'll just hurl some flames. Wait, does he have that as a melee attack? I think so.
Is that a melee? For some reason I thought that was only ranged.
No, it is ranged, so I think he's gonna do, I guess, a staff attack. Swinging his staff at the creature. But unfortunately, he will miss and yell some slotty curses. Otto.
If it's a green slot, I'm pretty sure it has multi-attack, doesn't it?
Well, maybe he forgot one of his attacks this turn.
I'm just going to dance my way past Anvir here, or Onyx, and stow my tentacle rod and try some Eldritch Blast.
Alright. Pew-pew. You let loose a flurry of Eldritch Blasts at this thing. Oh yeah. First one strikes it. Second one will miss, unfortunately. So you do 8 points of damage.
No push. That's my turn.
Shit into Hassan.
Alright.
Just funny
New
heads.
round.
I don't know. I might have
Bubbles.
been able to push him against the wall there, but then we can't flank him. So
I will use my bonus action again to try to do option 8 towards him.
Alright. How many times can you do that?
It's a
Get my
minute.
rage in.
It's while he's right.
Oh, that's right. Your magic thing you got. Alright, so you will attempt another con save.
wouldn't it?
14?
Fuck. Yeah, that saves.
Alright, so he resists it.
I will then attack this with my inspiration point.
Alright, so you spend an inspiration point swinging.
My attack.
Yes, 20 will strike as you bring your Warhammer down upon him for 17 damage. And he is looking very wounded.
Then I will attack again. And no, never mind. Ignore that. That's my luck point gone. And I will take the 25.
Okay. Wait, do you have advantage on this attack? Because, yeah, I think you only get a 10, right?
Yeah, 10. Because I can I do Witness? Or does it have to be start the turn?
Can you do what?
Can I do Witness in the middle of the turn or
Reckless?
or
I
does it have
I
to
think
be
it
start?
specifically says at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah, I mean, you can link it, but
Or it's
yeah.
like when you start the attack action or
Yeah.
something like that.
When you
I know it.
first attack on your turn.
Make your
yeah.
first attack.
So it's
Yeah.
a 10.
Yeah. So he would dodge that one. And I
that's
assume
right.
that's it.
Yep.
So for his turn, he does some regenerating. Well, he did not like Bubbles' nasty hit. Yeah, he'll go for Bubbles. Claw. 13.
13 is my AC.
So you are struck for 2.
Yeah.
Second claw will miss
Miss.
you, and a bite We'll miss you. Wow,
Also miss.
some bad rolls for him. Eldwin. The creature is lunging at Bubbles, who's just jumping back and forth, dodging.
Your attacks, 2 damage.
Alright. Well, let's hope this goes better for me. 2 attacks. First one with Booming Blade.
15 will strike. Doing 12 points of or wait, actually, I just remembered. I think they are resistant to thunder, unfortunately.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
So 9 points of damage. Second attack.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he did.
Oh, you stab him good with your rapier, doing another 15, and he is surprisingly still up.
Yeah, you rolled a 2.
Oh, he did now.
Natural 20, then rolled a 2.
Alright, anything else for you, Eldwin?
Nope, that's my turn.
And you're not doing your blade song right now, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Anvir.
All of the dead.
Dong. Alright. Once again, attempt his wisdom save. Which will fail, doing 9 points of damage.
That take me.
He is slain.
Go.
Alright, so your enemies have fallen. What do the Grey Wardens want to do?
I've just noticed that you've killed the table, and I love it.
Yeah, the creature knocked it over.
Eldritch Sight.
Bubbles vomit from the disease that's currently a hold of him.
Yeah, Bubbles is not looking too good, and that wound looks kind of nasty.
We
gotta do something about
already
that.
figured out the specifics of the slot disease, didn't we?
Yeah, he's got the one with the tadpole that will
Yeah.
burst
No, like
out of
we-
him like an alien.
As characters, we know the specifics.
While
right?
Barrett's vomiting, he just does his thumb up.
Yeah, I think we rolled to know that stuff back in the
Yeah,
first encounter.
I thought I remember that. I just want to check. I wanted to know if our characters would have the knowledge that we have 24 hours before we really need to worry.
Well,
I think
he can't
we have more than
heal
that, but-
right now.
I thought
so,
that was the blue one.
I believe that is all of them, but I can double check it.
It doesn't say anything about healing.
No, it's 3 months, and then
Oh,
in
3
the
months.
24-hour
Then you
period
can play.
before.
Ah,
it
yeah.
passed,
So we got a
and then-
long time before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
still probably not
Yeah,
comfortable.
as far as I'm reading, it's just
Only doing that 24-hour period.
yeah. As far as I'm reading, it doesn't do anything for 3 months.
Right.
So
And
I
then
mean,
over-
maybe it could be a little bit of like an irritating little like pustule or something.
Yeah, I'm still picking up.
But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, Lou. But that's how I'm reading it.
Well, yeah, it doesn't look like there's any healing thing with this one.
Yeah.
Alright, so what does the group want to do?
Otto said they were activating Eldritch Side.
Yeah, he's peering at the bookcase. He figures you guys can handle.
Now, are these glowing?
So, Otto, looking around with your Eldritch Sight, you would see... It doesn't look like there's anything on the bookcase glowing. There's a bunch of ingredients on the 2 bookcases. It looks like alchemical essences and various components that could be used to make potions. You do see...
Down, sniff a few things, toss them at Onyx.
Yeah, you do see magic coming from these here.
Is that the only magic I see in the room?
And suddenly you hear footsteps from the door.
While doing the vomiting, I will accidentally do magic witness.
Okay.
So I know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover.
You
And
just
I also know the score.
the second you do that, because all of us just have magic items, it would just be like.
Then you vomit even more.
Yeah, you would see a bunch of magical items coming from the party, but nothing coming from the room itself. But
I
yeah,
also
Otto, you hear noise coming from the door. Something's
Something
coming.
fun. I'm gonna duck behind the edge of this table in case that door opens.
I'm still vomiting.
Alright, so a moment later, the door would indeed open. And a gnoll steps into view. The gnoll will look at all of you and say in gnollish something. He sounds
Which is-
annoyed.
I
What
think
is he saying?
Eldo and M Bubbles speak. English.
He says, "What are you doing here? Who are you?"
I'll finish sewing up and translate it for the rest of the party.
Are you the ones that have been attacking the Slod and causing so much trouble?
I am basically being a telephone at the moment. So,
I point my sword at the gnoll and say, "Tell him we want to ask a few questions."
I'm being a telephone right now. So, basically, anything the party says, I'm translating.
Alright, so as you
Alright.
raise your sword, he begins to cackle devilishly, the gnoll he is. And
I would just say.
Looks
you
like
don't
he
need the
is-
translation for that.
looks like he's trying to cast something, so give me initiative rolls.
He didn't want to talk, huh?
Like,
I just got done throwing up. Oh my fucking god, that one.
you have
Why?
advantage on that.
Oh, I didn't have my character selected.
Why is it not giving me?
It auto
Oh, wait,
rolls
no,
advantage
it is.
for him.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I just see the one roll on them.
Yeah.
So
there's
with
two,
advantage,
a 1
wow.
and 4, but it's doing the red.
Oh yeah, it shows
Oh,
red because
I
there's a
gotcha.
1 in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I have such roll initiative from just finishing throwing up.
In character, honestly.
Yeah, seeing magic, having this disease on me.
Alright, you all on the initiative chart?
I believe.
Look, just a slot. And
Is
Oh, right, the Slod.
I see on good place.
Alright.
yeah, I didn't have my token selected at one time.
Yep.
So, the first to act. Oh, that's not right. The first to act is going to be Eldwin. So it looks like the gnoll is pointing at the star on the ground, and they both begin to glow.
So is he casting something right now, or?
It looks like he's channeling magic, but he's not chanting, so you don't think he's casting anything.
So not a spell.
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, I'm just... I'll just go, yeah, no. And I'll cast Psychic Lance.
Wow.
Alright, so you're hurling a psychic lance at him.
A very nice roll.
Yeah, it is actually.
Damn.
Which would
D6s.
strike.
5, 2, 5, 5, 3, 6, 4.
Oh, well, that's a save on his part. So he
15 intelligence.
Yeah, he has to make an int save. It's just giving me a lot of problems right now. Hang on. Alright.
The rock music kicked in. When the doom music kicks in.
Which is hilarious because if this works, the fight basically just ends here.
She said
Oh,
int
yeah.
save.
You see that squishy? I don't remember how.
Oh no, Psychic Lance is just evil.
Oh, dang it.
So 16, I think he would make it.
Yeah, so he takes half.
So he would take 15 damage.
I figured
He
if you
grabs at his head and growls. Anything else?
I will run up right here, and that'll be my turn.
Alright, Eldwin.
Elden
That was Elder.
That was
Onyx.
All right. I step up and attack him. Oh wait, sorry, that's two-handed. You want me to roll again, or just use that roll?
Oh, it doesn't change the attack roll.
That's
Right.
fine. You can, yeah, you can use that. So 14, unfortunately, would not be enough, as he has some kind of mage armor on.
Okay.
30 would hit, however.
crit on the other side.
Slash him for 9 points of damage. But he's still
And I'll
looking
tell-
pretty healthy.
I'll tell Hassan to get over here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll have him take the dash action to get up here. Not that I think this guy's going to be attacking, but may as well box him in. Step right here so Bubbles has room to join us.
Alright. So Grelic goes. For his turn.
He has a name?
Oh, is this him?
I was concerned he doesn't.
Is this, oh god, is this the guy?
This is the guy.
Oh no, really? God,
No,
I'm not prepared.
Well.
Thought he was a
Noted.
minion.
Go full fucking health leather.
So he he kind of points at the circles as they glow with energy, and 2 slads appear.
Bob was just like, oh, come the fuck on!
That was his bonus action.
Look at it.
For his action, he is going to. He's kind of freaked out by Hassan. I think he's going to go for Hassan.
Okay.
Or wait, that's not it. It's this one. So he just starts blasting at Hassan, who is to the south. Oh. Well, that is a crit on the first
Ouch.
for 34 fire.
Boy!
Hassan is burned a bit. 21. Strike again
Yep.
for 17 fire. And finally, 19
Yep.
will strike for 28 fire.
Did he
So just
smell
like
awesome?
that, Hassan is down.
So he just sends a torrent of flame at Hassan. And, yeah. Says, you are next in Nolish. And that's it for him. Anvir.
Twilight Sanctuary.
Alright.
That
so
seems like a good idea.
You send out the magical darkness around you to help with shielding.
Look at that.
Oh,
Peppers on the bus.
Sorry, I just realized I forgot his sloths go after him.
Okay.
Oh, the red one
So,
went, right?
neither of them went
Oh, that
yet.
was the Knoll going.
Yeah, that was the Knoll shooting fire. So the red one is going to slash at Eldwin. 18.
I'll shield.
Alright, so you shield the first attack. Complete miss. And the shield will stop that. The blue slod is going to run up this way. Seeing Otto here. And it is
Otto always
gonna-
faces the blue slots.
It's the blue slod. I think
I'm-
14 will
I'm in
miss
danger.
you. Yeah. Second claw will miss you, and a bite. 23.
Okay. This is
That one
probably-
doesn't have the
okay, hang on,
disease though.
No, it doesn't.
Hang on. Otto went prone behind this table when he heard footsteps coming.
That's true.
I actually see it in the chat, but for some reason it's not on my token anymore. But I added it to my token at the time. Not that I want to be hit 3 times, but I think.
I mean, I assumed you were just hiding behind it. If you want to be prone, that's fine, but you don't have to be to hide
You
behind
don't
the table.
necessarily need to be prone to be hiding. You could just be.
Yeah,
crouched. You're
you're
only a
pretty
little fella
short.
anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
You just
I,
need
I,
cover.
I put the prone thing on myself. I don't know where it went. It's in the chat. It's just not on my token anymore. So I was just trying to be fair. But yeah, great.
Yeah, you don't have to say you're prone.
That's fine.
It's like 4
So
foot tall. You're barely looking over that table.
I'm
as it
not
is.
4 feet. That's.
I'm just kidding.
So you are bit for 9 piercing as the slod comes at you with everything it has. Luckily, you dodged most of them.
To the fact that I did not get hit in the last battle, I still had 10 HP from the previous.
I don't know why, but I just know it's not gonna last very long.
Alright, so Anvir, you would be next.
And now I do my channel divinity.
You channel Divinity to put up the, preventative shadows.
As a bonus action, do
I
I
would
want
not.
to? Yeah, I think I will. I'll do a spiritual weapon as level 3, which means I won't get any extra damage or anything actually, but it gets the spell out there.
Okay.
And don't forget, you have emboldening bond on here. I don't know if you want to use that on.
Yes,
your
I
weapons.
will. I'll probably use
Yeah.
it on the spiritual weapons. I don't attack very often anyway.
Yeah, unless you get like in close range and are going to need it for saves or something. yeah.
And I will attack the knoll, and I'll add the spirit. I'm trying to speak English, but I'm struggling terribly. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the knoll guy.
Alright, your spiritual weapon goes flying at him.
We call it bond. Emboldening bond.
17.
18 with the V1.
Does Grelic have shield? He does not. Alright, so yep, he is struck. Whap. He takes 6 points of damage.
Force damage. And that will be my turn. I'll
Alright.
get the token out, spiritual weapon.
The end of your turn, he is going to poof over here. And suddenly there is a big old slod here. Blah, who's kind of confused.
Oh god.
Does
Uh,
the slide fall down? Oh wait.
no,
that's
it's
the
not the end of
his
his turn yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is it for Anvir. Otto.
Otto's gonna be like, huh? Huh? Woohoo! And take out his tentacle rod and like try and grapple this guy.
Alright, you send some tentacles his way. He's very surprised as you suddenly pull out your little like cat of nine tails thing. Otto's into some weird stuff. We don't question it.
hey, this was not from his wish list. It just showed up and no one else wanted it.
I didn't ask
No
for
one
this.
wanted it.
I've just kind of enjoyed it. I'm not saying I'm into it, but Otto kind of likes it. All right, so 17 will strike with the first one.
I like that it frequently hits. I've become much more fond of it just because I hit with it way more often than I
Got
do
this
with the left.
weird image of Otto in like a weird leather dominatrix outfit.
No.
Stop
No.
it. You would hit with all three.
Cat of nine tails.
All three, woohoo! All right,
So 9, 12,
get him, friends.
13. And he has to make a save. That is a deck save, right?
Constitution.
Con save, alright. Which he's not
17.
actually as good at. He would fail. So he is, what is it?
Woohoo,
Half
get him,
speed?
get him.
Yeah, so he's under the effects of this thing. You can just remind me.
Otto's
of that.
like dancing.
As he's all tied up. Anything else,
Oh,
Otto?
and no reactions for 1 minute, and I don't have to stay close, we determined. So Otto's gonna dance away and let you guys have at him.
He will take an Oppie on you.
Nope, no reactions for 1
You
minute.
can't.
Oh.
No reactions.
Okay, anything else?
That's all I got.
Alright, the green slot goes.
I'm sorry, may I go ahead and do one thing? I don't do this very often because I don't have a lot of spell slots, but I will go ahead and burn my last cleric spell slot to raise Hassan.
Raise the dead.
To raise
Wait,
Hassan?
because he's a
How are you gonna do that?
Healing word doesn't work on him?
No, he's
Oh, that's
dead.
right. It's
No, no.
Oh, okay. I'm
No,
sorry.
he's a
Okay, all right.
construct.
I was thinking of him as a party member, so never mind. No bonus
Alright.
action. Please continue.
So, at the end of your turn, he is gonna
He's feeling it.
blast at you. Otto. So he sends a fire
legendary.
bolt.
This motherfucker has legendary actions. Oh,
15?
damn it.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so you are bursted for 12 fire damage.
Oh, on your
We're just completely blocked by the temp HP. It's exactly what I just gave
Yep.
you.
Okay, perfect.
Alright, so yeah, luckily that cancels it out. This guy is going to roar angrily, running up to his maybe former master. He does not seem to like this guy. Actually, maybe he'll just hurl flame.
I'll quickly yell out to the green guy that if you stay in my area, you'll get an extra little defensive.
He just looks at you and blinks, having no idea what you just said.
Yeah, right, he can't understand what I say.
What mean this?
You said put hook in.
I gesture widely around myself and put a thumb up.
Nope, misses with the first. 20 would strike, doing 11 fire. That would not ignite him though, so he just takes the 11. And that is it for the slot. Bubbles.
How big is this table? Is it? It's completely gone.
It got knocked over.
This is
It got pretty
difficult
much
terrain
destroyed.
right now. It's not there anymore.
I
Also
want
the...
right up there.
Okay.
And use my last rage and go into a rage.
Alright.
Getting. Yeah, that again.
Wow, you keep getting those 8s, man.
It's a good one.
Another wild surge. Alright.
And I will use my bonus action now to attempt to blind him.
Alright. So he has to make another saving throw.
13.
She does not seem very good with con. Yeah, so he is blinded.
2 hits with my warhammer.
Okay, go ahead. 16, yeah, that would strike. So he takes 13 damage on that hit.
Then 25.
Second one, 25 will strike as well. So he takes another 9. Anything else?
And I will say right here and just say, gotcha.
So at the end of your turn, he cackles and says, "Gotcha back." But luckily, you will dodge it. New round,
Just say, gotcha back what?
Eldwin.
Alright.
There's a big old blue slot, kind of confused, standing next to you.
Question. How big, like, how tall is this room?
It's probably about 10 feet, not too tall.
Okay. Never mind then. In that case, I will use my bonus action to activate Blade Song.
Oh,
Okay.
And for my action, I am going to cast on myself Haste.
All right.
I figured, is there a hasted?
There is the haste, yes.
Right. There it is.
You just need to mark, concentration.
And then I'll use my hasted action to target the blue slot.
Alright.
Is this technically flanking? If even though he's on top of it.
Yeah, sure, I'll give you flank.
Alright.
As Onyx is still threatening him. 17 would strike. So you strike the blue slad, doing 14 piercing.
And that is my turn.
Alright. So next up we have Onyx.
All right. I'll step back right here. Size this thing up. Let's dance. 20.
Yeah, so you swing the first swipe, which will strike him, doing 9 slashing.
On the emboldening bond, do we have to declare before we roll or after?
Before.
Before.
Yeah.
I don't
This
know
is
what's
your
going to be
last
forcing me
attack
to
of
make
the turn.
saving throws.
yeah. He
True. Good
so
point.
far, he's just
I'll
been pummeling us with fire, and so far he hasn't done anything to save. But we'll see what he can do.
Right now, he is
24.
Yeah, 24 will strike, doing another 14.
No, 9. That was my FHP.
9, alright.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that was me.
Yeah.
I forgot to do those.
And I'll tell Hassan to do something, but he won't be there. And I'll be sad.
Awesome, no. Alright. Anything else?
Nope.
Grelick is blinded, but he senses Bubbles next to him with his hearing, and he is going to... Actually... No, that's not going to do much. I think he is actually going to start chanting.
He mentally reviews his spell book.
Yeah. So he starts casting something.
You know what? I'm gonna counter.
Do you still have spells?
We short rested, and they are warlock spells.
Okay. Alright,
I
so you
don't-
cast counter spell. What level are you casting it at?
Level 3.
Okay.
What-
Give me a spell check.
And that
What's
is D20 plus my spell attack bonus, or
Plus
what?
your charisma modifier, I believe, for warlock.
What's the attack of opportunity feat for mages? Is it Mage Slayer?
Slayer,
Yes.
yeah.
It's basic counter spell for non
Kind of?
users.
Sort of. It's a bit weirder than that.
Kind of.
So
Sounds
go ahead,
like-
give me a.
I have some inspiration. I'm going to use one of my inspiration points. I have actually 6.
Okay.
Damn.
I haven't been using them, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to do this twice because I really want to. Oops, that didn't work. Slash roll. Oh, I didn't put the space in. 1d20 plus 30. Alright, I'll do this twice.
Alright. Well, it's good you did. And yeah, you would spend your reaction and counter him. Let's see, as a bonus action.
No, he doesn't because of the tentacle realm.
Then at the end of his turn, you will make a con save.
No, he doesn't need to do that. It's once Bubbles' turn starts, the blinded and goes away.
No, I'm talking about for the
No,
Oh,
the
sorry,
my
rod.
rod.
the tentacle rod.
Here, I can.
I apologize deeply.
Yeah,
Alright, so he is still under the effect of the tentacle rod. That's it for him. The red slad is going to move up this way, giving Eldwin an Oppie if he wants to take it.
His turn. Yeah, I'll take it. And because I've made, or not, sorry. Since I have Forecaster, it's gonna be Booming Blade.
Okay. Yeah, 14 will strike.
All right. And is he still gonna move?
He is.
Then he takes.
Additional D8.
Yeah.
Takes another 5. Got it. So, 10, 20. He smashes through the table here.
Would that be difficult terrain?
Yeah. And then he is coming at you. Well, let's see. What was that? Yeah, that's 5,
I think he still probably has
10,
He's a big-
20,
big guy.
25. Well, I think he's going to keep moving to here. 30.
Oh, I see.
And then he's going to go for Otto.
He giggles as he gets his like knocked out of his face.
Yeah. Big old claw. 20 versus AC.
Definitely hits.
Alright, so you are slashed for 7. And
Okay.
I need a saving throw.
Con.
Yeah, con save.
Oh, I should use an inspiration point on this. No, I don't. We've got 3 months to cure it. Sure. Oh, did that not come through?
Blue ones.
Here it
I haven't
goes.
seen it yet.
All right, this might come through twice. I will do it again. Oh, there it
Oh,
goes.
there it is.
So
Oh,
unfortunately,
no.
you
You're
would
off by
fail.
1.
So you are affected, gaining the slod disease.
All right. Do you do that with the tooltip, or do I need to put something on myself?
You can just put it in your notes somewhere for now.
Okay, because last time you did like a tooltip on the token.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
Bubbles has it at the moment.
I could do again, but for now, yeah, just you can just put it on yourself. Second claw is 21,
Oh, that hits.
so you are clawed for another 6, and
Good
finally,
thing they hit. Like their hit rolls are massively bigger than their damage rolls.
yeah.
They're all
I
better.
assume bite is going to hit with a 19
Yes.
for another 8 piercing.
So I have gotten hit 4 times this round. And somehow I'm still alive.
Temp HP.
Looking
Temp HP.
wounded though.
Yeah, I am just wounded.
So the
Yeah, the
blue.
HP was a big deal, yeah.
Let's see, the blue slot.
What's can I do like poison or disease symbol on myself to remind myself of the thing?
Yeah, sure. You can mark yourself with whatever to remind you.
Okay.
I guess. Oh no, you guys both hit the blue. I'll say he goes for Onyx.
Great.
20, I believe, would miss you.
That hits.
Or it does. Oh, okay.
No, it hits. My AC is 20.
Alright, so you take 9 slashing and must make a con save.
Alright. The 9 comes from my temp HP. I will use Emboldening Bond on this save.
It's probably smart.
Oh yeah, this is a
Yeah,
nasty
so you
one.
make it.
Totally unnecessary.
Second claw, 18 would miss you.
Miss.
And the bite would also miss
Yes.
you, as your shield is up taking those attacks. At the
Yeah.
end of his turn, this guy is going to attempt to blast bubbles with disadvantage. 12 would just miss you, I believe.
Yes.
Alright, Anvir.
Ooh. I think first things first, I'll bonus action the spiritual weapon on the blue slot.
Yeah, you would strike him with your force weapon.
Killing 12.
Alright, he takes another 12 points of damage.
And then
I need like a sound effects board.
great, just a little soundboard with like fireballs and
I like
stuff.
those sounds.
I like my silly
Give me
sounds.
a second. I got you. If I can get my
No.
voice mod up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Spirit Guardians.
Oh, that's
Okay.
nice.
So you begin concentrating.
Do it at 4th.
Alright. So yeah, you begin concentrating as a bunch of radiant energy comes out from you and begins attacking everything that you wish it to.
I can't remember.
For what?
Have we seen Onbeard do Spirit Guardians before? I'd like to know what your
Yes.
Spirit Guardians look like. Because
I think
it's
they
I've
were
done it.
stars.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
done it
wow.
before, and they're like
That makes
just
sense.
stars.
Yeah.
So like it kind of like pairs well when I use it because it's like the way I envision it is like my Twilight Sanctuary is like a night sky, but like a dark night sky with no stars. And then when I use Spiritual Guardians, there's stars.
Maybe it's like a nebula with all the extra colors and stuff, but still like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm gonna move into a very dangerous position here to get everybody in the Spirit Guardians range.
Okay. So that is it for you.
Yes.
At the end of your turn, he's not going to do anything. Otto.
All right. Let's see. I'm so used to having cunning action on my characters. I do not have cunning action. Let's see. I guess I'm going to hang out here. And can I have 2 people affected by tentacle rot at once? Because it doesn't make me stay near them, so I can like.
Yes, you
I
can.
basically left the tentacles behind. All right.
It
So I
just
will
puts a
have-
magic effect on if you hit with all 3. I think.
Gotcha. I love this. I mean, very low damage, but no concentration. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, all right. So I'm gonna do tentacle rod on the red slot.
Alright. Like I said, Otto's getting into some weird stuff now.
He's getting good at this. Look at that roll. Of course, I'm gonna jinx myself now.
Alright, so.
he's definitely mastered the wrist flick.
Yeah, there you go. 5.
Ooh.
Another 5.
Love it.
And another 6. All right.
And he
And-
dances around and giggles, and that's his turn.
Well, I have to do a con save, I believe,
Oh,
right?
right, yeah.
And this guy is a little bit tougher to affect.
I would expect so. They probably have much higher con than the little knoll, the little caster knoll.
Yeah, so 17 would make it.
Ooh,
and
just.
It's okay.
He's unaffected.
Ooh, I still have your master. Bubbles, get him. Green
Alright.
slot, get him. Kill the knoll. That's my turn.
The green slod will take another shot at the knoll, who is still blinded. Crits.
Crit!
Doing 15.
The green slot having no idea what the little gnome is shouting at him since I'm speaking common.
Yeah, and he just and he just fires.
He
more
is very
fire.
confused. He's just like, this guy is just surrounded by stars and darkness. What is
Oof.
going on?
17. That would actually wound the guy. And that is it for the green slod. Bubbles. So at the beginning of your turn, he can see again.
Bonus action.
Try and blind him again.
Hey, let's fix that.
Let's change that up, shall we?
Essentially.
Alright. So you attempt to blind him again. He has to make a con save. DC 13, right?
By the way, Lou, I gave the green slod the 11 temp.
11 temp, alright. So yeah, he will attempt to resist the blindness this time. Is a con save. No, he is affected again, so he is blinded. Taking
And
3
takes
points.
3 radiant damage. 2 hits. 21.
Yeah, 21 strikes with the first. Or
17.
17.
22.
Which will strike with the second. Or 14. And at the that's it for you.
Yes.
Alright, at the end of your turn, he's going to try to hit you. 16 will strike you, I believe.
Yeah.
So you are burned for 9 fire damage.
Oh wait, my temp HP is still there.
Okay, so you have 5 left. Into the new round, Eldwin.
Alright. Just double checking, he is blinded.
This guy is, yes.
Okay. In that case, I won't need to do what I was going to do. I'll take 3 attacks on the blue slot. First one, Booming Blade. And I've got a ton of these. I'll use an inspiration point.
Alright, so you make a flanking attack. 26 will strike.
Oh, whoops.
Then 14 piercing.
Forgot to. It's just a D8.
16 piercing. Okay. Second attack. You stab him again. 25 for another 7.
I think a
Anything
20
else?
hit.
Yes, a 20 will strike as well, doing another 12.
I don't think I can do anything else with my bonus action. So, yep, that's my turn.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, Bubbles, you get another fire burst on you.
Yeah.
12 would miss you.
Yes.
So that is another fire burst. And then Onyx.
All right. I'll. Am I flanking on the red one with Otto?
Yeah.
All right. Eldon seems to be doing okay, so I'm going to get the attention of the one that's hounding Otto. Or try to, at least.
Yeah, 24 strikes him with the first slash, doing 11 damage. He seems to be
All right.
concentrating on Otto still, almost as if he's being controlled.
Ah, I see. Well, then I'll just try to kill him. 15?
Yeah, 15 will strike.
The nat one's on the other side.
Yeah.
Alright, so 8 points of damage. Anything else?
No.
Alright, so at the end of your turn,
Can I have some temp HP?
Yep, sorry, my mother's distracting.
That's all right.
suddenly the blue slot is over there, and this guy is over here.
So the blue slot transported itself at the feet of two melee characters while blind and
I know why he did it. It's because he was out of bloody Spirit Guardians now. The clever caster.
True. That's fair.
Yeah, but he's still in range of being blinded.
Question: can he teleport? Can he switch with a creature he can't see?
Yes, he can switch
Okay.
with any of his 2 targets.
Little minion.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Like a mental connection.
Exactly. So that is it for Onyx. Grellic goes. He has some legendary actions that come back to him.
So blinded.
Still blinded. He is going to... I guess he's going to attack. Let me just double check his spells really quick. You know what? He is gonna try to cast a spell. Wah.
Counter.
Alright. So you counter. This time it just goes off, so you think he was doing a lower level spell.
Yeah.
So you spend your
That's fine.
reaction.
I'm hoping we can kill him.
And that is gonna be it for him, I think.
And Otto's gonna be like, "It's all you, Eldwin. Hoo-hoo, if we need to stop another spell."
I think Eldwin's out of magic.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I think I do have.
Maybe that
one
was
spell.
meant to make Otto use his last spell slot, but I don't care.
Oh, I actually do have one more.
Yeah, and the guy who can give matches out of magic.
So that's it for him. The red slod.
That's
Just
just
gonna-
wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom. He would fail it, so he takes some damage.
22.
Alright. So he is looking wounded. He is gonna step here.
Please no.
I'll
Onyx.
take that opportunity attack. Yeah.
I assumed you would. But
15.
no, you will actually... Or wait, 15? Yeah, 15 would hit. So you cut him for 14 damage as he moves away. Still looks wounded. He is going to swing at Anvir.
Oh god.
15?
Misses.
Second attack.
Misses.
And the bite will miss as well.
Misses.
That is it for him.
Beautiful.
The blue slod is going to
Also has to make a wisdom saving throw.
move up and around here. He will fail it. So he
Takes 17.
takes some damage. And he is going to attack Anvir as well. 19.
Would hit.
So you are slashed for 11,
Which goes into my temp.
and I need a con save.
I need to do 2.
Yep.
Which one would you like me to do first?
Concentration generally is always
Okay.
first.
So I have advantage on this one. Oh no.
Oof.
There
Well, at
goes
least they
the-
both got a tick of damage before it went away.
Yeah. So you would lose concentration, and your aura would fade,
Yeah, man, I'm diseased.
and you are diseased.
Oh no!
So you cannot regain.
I
hit
can't
points.
cast that many lesser restorations in a day.
So at the end of the blue slot's turn, it is going to attack again, as this guy uses his connection to give it another attack on you,
Great.
since he's not doing very well with his attacks.
Oh, God.
24. So you were bit for 9 piercing, and actually, I think I skipped the bite attack. I only did the 2 claws, so he's going to take another bite. So you took 9, and another bite for 16.
That was a rough
And
round.
Anvir's looking kind of beat up. Anvir,
Run away.
I can't really do anything because if I move, they're going to attack me, and I have no. I cannot survive getting hit by both of them.
Go take cover behind Eldwin. Hoo-hoo. You'll still have most of us with your pretty stars.
I'm trying to think about what I should do because I am very close to dead. Tell you what, first thing I'll do is a bonus action. I will attack the red slot with the spiritual weapon. Or
Okay.
actually, I'll hit the main guy,
okay.
and that would
He's
be advantage.
blind. Yeah, so you have advantage.
21.
Yeah, 21 will strike him. Or 10.
That's my bonus action. For my action, I will. I think, yeah, I'm gonna disengage
Okay.
and go to like
Not a bad idea.
go like here, so I'm closer to people who will save me.
Save me. Alright, is that it for you?
What happens when he steps on the glowing magic star?
I'll actually move just behind Eldwin. I just mapped that out.
So the table was difficult terrain. Did you take that into account?
I did not. In that case, I can move to here.
Okay. So yeah, you're rushing away as the Slad are distracted. Otto.
Is going to dance and twirl and do some pirouettes and dodge.
Oh, you're gonna move there?
Not exactly effective, but he he wants. Yeah, I don't know. Nope, that's not what I meant to do.
So
yeah,
at
he's
the
gonna dodge and try and survive and keep these guys' attention, I guess.
Alright, so at the end of your turn,
I get 10 HP.
you do, but
oh wait,
also
I have 10 HP. Sorry, yeah.
the summoner is going to have his blue slot attack Bubbles. 17. So Bubbles, you are struck for 11 slashing, which you're raging, so it's half to 5, and you have to make a con save. Because this is a different disease.
Boy. We just racking them up.
This one's
And
much worse.
remember, I think you are only at 4 temp HP right now, right? Is Bubbles muted?
I'm not sure. I don't
Yeah.
hear him either. There we go.
But yeah,
Because
yeah,
I don't think.
would be at full.
Because it still says 14. I think you forgot to minus it the last time you were hit. because it hasn't been your turn since then, I don't think, has it?
You might not have
My-
like saved it
My
properly.
character
It
sheet
kind of.
says full temp HP.
Oh, it's doing that bug.
Yeah, so you probably want to just adjust it on the token, and then like after the battle, make sure it's matching up. So you would basically take, what was it? 7 damage, and you have no temp HP now.
Oh, my temp HP now.
Yeah, because you had 4 left. Alright, so that is it for Otto. The green
take
slot
con
goes. Yeah, he
Yeah,
took
he
7
also-
damage. So
No,
you're
he's
40.
saying about the con save. He still has.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So yeah, you would make
Okay.
the con save.
Fine.
Yeah, and you'd be at 41 health. So this guy... What is he gonna do?
My health is up there. I don't know. My temp is.
He's gonna run over to this blue slot and go boo, trying to scare him, using his
With-
last scare,
Flanking. Oh, with Scarab.
because he sees the summoner using him to hit everyone. So the blue slot is gonna make a wisdom save. Oh, no, he rolls a 20 and is unscared by the green slot, who just kind of bulges his eyes out and goes brrr. So that's
Great
it for the that's it for the green slot. Bubbles.
Otto, can Otto? I don't think Otto spoke on his turn, right? So I could still speak.
Yeah.
Otto's gonna be like, Bubbles, move here. Hoo hoo hoo. You can hit them both and flank with green. Oh wait, I'm still thinking of Nova. I'm like giving you instructions on it. Never mind. Bubbles is a little more strategic.
Yes.
Sorry.
But the null gets unbonded, and I'm going to attempt to blind him again.
Oh, okay.
What's the range on that?
30 foot.
Oh, it doesn't say it there.
It says it on the
yeah,
initial.
Yeah, it's on the initial thing. I just haven't added it to it.
Alright,
For the damage itself.
so he will
But-
try to save.
That massive thing.
The very,
Number
very
8.
last one.
30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so he makes a con save. He is blinded again.
Stay.
He's been blind this entire time, the poor guy.
And I will get right here and attack this one.
Did you see him melt our rabbit in like the first turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last thing he saw.
So you're attacking this one, you said?
Blue one.
Oh, the blue one? Alright.
That's
Yeah. Yeah, 19 or 21 will strike. The first swing, doing 14 damage. And second attack would strike as well,
27.
doing another 14.
14.
And the blue slot is looking pretty rough. Anything else?
I'll just say to the blue sword. Or I basically say, come on, and hand justice.
Pounding your chest.
So at the end of your turn, the blue slot is going to, I think, attack Otto.
Not the guy who just did basically 20 damage to him.
No.
Is
Well
it
done.
skipping and dancing and hooting?
And bonded his master.
19.
It's
Alright, so you are bit for 14 piercing. Luckily, you do have the
13
temp
of that
HP.
Yeah.
So Bubbles' turn ends. New round, Eldwin.
You got 11.
Alright.
by the way.
Yeah, that's all.
Go show him why this might have been a bad decision. First, I'm just gonna telepathically say to the slot, it's like try and stay within the purple aura,
Okay.
And then I will take 3 attacks against the Knoll. First one, Booming Blade.
Yeah, 28 is gonna strike. The first one for 8 damage.
Kidding me. Alright.
Uh,
16.
that will just hit.
Oh.
Or
Never mind.
14.
Yeah,
I just
Uh,
realized I could have used emboldening bolt.
16 again.
Yeah, 16 will just hit for another 13. He is looking pretty wounded.
Nice.
Anything else?
Nope, that is my turn.
So at the end of your turn... Wait. Yeah, at the end of your turn, he is going to poof over here. And suddenly the blue one is over here again.
Oh, he's gonna try and kill your slot, Eldwin.
That'd be
Onyx.
annoying.
Are you there, Onyx?
Sorry, I was muted. So it doesn't matter what's popping in front of me. I'm going to swing at it. I'll use Emboldening Bond on the first attack.
Okay. Yeah, 27 will strike.
29, I think, with flank.
Doing-
Not that it matters, but it sounds impressive.
10 points of damage.
All right, and the second attack.
Yeah, that will
29,
strike as
yeah.
well. Doing another 10, which will take down the Slod.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna move right here so Bubbles can have advantage.
Or flank rather.
Flank, not advantage. Flank. Sorry,
Alright, anything else?
you know what I mean. That's it.
Yeah.
Alright, so Grelick goes. Gets his thingies back. With a bonus action, he is going to snap his fingers. And another blue slog will appear.
Feeling.
Ah.
Asshole.
Asshole!
Well, everyone, focus fire.
As fast as possible. What are you talking about? This is a perfect place to grind slot essence.
Not
So
wrong.
he is going to... Let me check something.
Look through his mental Rolodex. No,
And remember, he
I
doesn't.
saw the
have an
measuring tool go to me, and I just was
Yeah,
like,
well,
nope.
remember, he doesn't get an action.
Well, he doesn't get a reaction, right?
He
can
also
No,
choose
he
bonus
can
action
choose
or-
either a bonus action or an
he just
action.
uses
Oh,
bonus action.
I got 2 saving throws on that. Hang on, let me see if that's still going, because I haven't been making those.
No, you have. Well, oh, maybe not. Well, we might have missed a turn, but most of them you were making them. You were rolling them and
At
losing
least
them.
one.
I was rolling them against the blind, not at the end of his turn. So... Oh, I think 18,
No.
or is it
Oh.
19?
It's 18.
Alright.
17. It's 17. Yeah, 18 wins. Succeeds. Yeah.
Alright, so it would not still be wrapped up. Sorry, I completely forgot about that effect.
Well, and you don't make that until the end of your turn, I believe. So.
Yeah,
Well,
but he's
I mean,
realized
for
he
the
used one.
for the other 2 turns, I hadn't been making it because I was rolling for the blind, not for that.
Oh, I
Um,
didn't realize you were rolling for the binder. I would have reminded you.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, because the
Okay,
blind
so
you
we're
don't
retconning.
get a save. You don't get a save against the blind.
You do.
The,
When the first
initial
blind
one you do.
happens, he gets
No.
a save.
Oh, the first one. Yeah, okay.
Like when
but
he blasts him, he
I
gets
thought
a
you were
con
saying you were.
save.
I thought you were saying you were rolling a con save on his turn for the blind.
So
No. I don't think I was rolling any con saves on his turn, just on when he was being blinded.
I thought. Okay, you did save
yeah, I
against
thought
the
you did.
tentacle rod a couple times, but maybe you missed it a couple times too. Okay.
I mean, I can scroll back up to his turn and double check, but I don't
I was like
remember
watching
rolling
it
that.
exactly that. But I mean, I did get up from the computer a couple times, so there's definitely turns I probably missed.
Yeah, there's definitely been a couple he's missed, I think.
Alright, so anyway, he is going to...
I
Oh,
would have
he's-
tentacle rodded him again if I had known that he had saved us the thing. So yeah.
Oh well.
He is going to... Okay. Yeah, he's just going to do a blast, I think. He'll take 3 shots at Anvir at disadvantage.
Does he even know where I am? He's blind.
He can hear everyone. Alright, fine, I'll just shoot at Bubbles. Bubbles, you get 3 shots at you. So everyone's complaining.
It's just being a dick. I don't mind.
Alright,
Oh,
so
fuck.
Bubbles, you are shot for 21 fire damage.
I go down here.
Luckily, the other 2 would miss.
I think 19 and... Oh, wait, because of disadvantage, right? Sorry.
Did you say you go down, Bubbles?
No, he just took 21 fire.
No,
he's
I'm supposed
gonna-
to.
Move back
Are
this
you
way.
wounded? Because you're not marked.
Yeah, I'm marking it now.
Is he hiding behind the slot, not realizing that it's not his slot?
He's trying to back off because he is pretty wounded. So that is it for him. The blue slod is going to come over here and go for Anvir.
Please no.
Please, no. 19.
It's...
Alright, so you were slashed for 12. Ooh,
Okay.
luckily, I think you have temp HP.
I do.
Second claw, miss you. And the bite will miss you. And at the
Thank God.
end of his turn, Grill's gonna give him another bite attack.
Please no.
Please, no.
Emboldening bond for save.
I'm
so I saved.
wounded to near death, by the way.
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm
he would
alive.
miss again. The red slot goes. He is going to. He doesn't want to take Oppies from Bubbles, so I think he's just going to attack Bubbles.
Yeah.
Well,
Again, this shit.
actually, he'll go for Otto. He's kind of afraid of that bondage gear that Otto's got. It's like, he's trying to wrap people up again. 14 would miss you.
No,
Ooh, 25 though, I think got you.
definitely hit.
So 11 piercing. And a bite attack will miss you. Alright, so he comes at you, but luckily you dodge most of those. That blue slot is dead. Anvir.
I kind of feel like we really need to kill that Knoll. I don't know. Well, first things first, I'll bonus action whack the red one.
Alright, you send your spiritual weapon.
Of fiction that I
Okay,
cannot
good roll.
see.
Yeah, 24 will smack him for 9, and the slot is looking very wounded.
Oh, I was still dodging. That makes a difference.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
no,
I hit
I
you?
don't-
I think.
you rolled a 24 and a 25, but yeah. So it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Yeah, so that would still hit you.
I'm going to... Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I really just want to try and finish this Knoll off, so I'm going to try and do a big hit. I'm going to do a 3rd level guiding bolt with the emboldened.
Okay. He does have Bubbles and the other slot in the way.
So I'd have to move to try and get a shot, or are you just saying he has cover?
Well, no, he would have, with both of them, he'd probably have heavy cover. But, yeah,
Okay.
you could still shoot at him.
I'm risking that.
Bubbles, look out! Pew!
Uh,
Because my stuff is weird, I'm just going to use the spiritual weapon attack roll.
Bubbles had no idea what.
So it's a
anything
25
inside
to hit,
Yes, 25 will hit him.
Bond roll.
and that's a 3rd level that I'm casting it, so 66.
Okay.
I cannot suggest open. Remember what that.
So you blast him for 66, 23.
23 damage.
Alright. And he is
Nice.
offering advantage.
He already was, though, but he's also faintly glowing.
Yep.
Oh, does that mean I can technically see him?
Anything else?
Do I walk away with the hope that he might miss me on an opportunity? I might die.
Don't do it.
I'm just gonna sit here and say, please, for the love of God, help me!
Alright,
Auto
so,
giggles. Ooh, how brave! That was risky.
so the blue slot will bite at you, but luckily it will miss.
Ooh.
Rolling poorly. Otto.
All right. I think I can kind of see this dude. I bet he's probably good at wisdom, or maybe at int. I don't know.
Definitely not a good con.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Wisdom, Dex. What have I got here? I mean, I'm not a damage dealer, so I can't do much with. All right. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the knoll.
Alright, so
I'm gonna move up 5 feet to get a better vantage. Does he have cover from me?
he has light cover from the green slot, so +2.
Okay.
If they moved one space to the left, would it still have cover? Because it would be like shooting through the side of the green.
That's what I was about to ask, is whether or not doing this would...
Well, any of your corners would still go through the green slot to hit his back corner, so yeah, he'd still have cover.
Oh yeah, at least one of my corners, yeah. Or maybe two.
Okay.
So, alright, well, I'm going to use 2 inspiration points for both of my Eldritch Blast rolls, because I want to kill him.
Alright, so you
You
will-
already have advantage, though, because he's blind.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Is the...
you would have disadvantage for being next to this guy, but you would have had advantage because he's blind.
So if I use my inspiration, it would give me advantage again, or is it still a wash?
No, it's a wash.
Okay, well then I won't use my inspiration, so it doesn't do
Alright.
anything.
So
Alright.
you take some
Okay.
blasts. Yeah, 17 will strike him for 3, and
I probably won't push him. Leave him engaged with the slod.
Oh, you didn't do the force damage.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oop.
11 is gonna take him out.
Well, in that case,
Oh.
I will spin around and do the other one at the red slot, even though I know whether. Yeah.
As he dies, these two vanish.
perfect.
Shoot at an
Oh,
Onyx instead.
that's awesome. I actually thought they might stick around, and we'd have to finish the ones we'd already.
No,
Yeah.
I had a feeling, thank God.
Can I
Alright.
have some temp HP on Veer?
Sure.
So yeah, the group is safe for now. I'm gonna take a quick break. So we can do a break. If you want to give out the rest of your temp, that's fine. And I'll be
I'll do
back.
it. Okay, how many rounds?
Oh,
Well,
God.
I had like 6 rounds left, so I could just do 6 rolls for everybody and see if. But what I might do is just do a group roll of 68s. If there's 8s, we can say that that person got
Or
max.
or you can do. Is it D8? What is it?
It's D8 plus my level.
Oh, you're rolling D6.
Am I?
The last one that you rolled was a D6.
Maybe it
Plus
is D.
3.
No, wait, it is D6. I
That
think
sounds
actually.
right,
I
that
think.
sounds right.
Hold on. I think it is D6. I'm.
Yeah,
just
it's D6
being
plus
idiot.
level.
Yeah, I was just saying the wrong one.
Okay. But yeah, you could do if you have. Did you say 6 rounds left or 7 rounds left? Then you could
Yeah.
do 7d6 for each person, and then or whichever if they get a
Yeah.
max roll, then they get a max roll. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 6 because it
What
would
is
have
your
been
max
easier.
roll?
14.
Nice. All right. Well, I have
Is
13,
the-
so I'm pretty happy. So yeah.
So I'm just gonna roll 66 and then I can say if somebody got that. So I'll do Otto. So the highest was there was a 5, so 13.
Yeah.
Eldwin, there's a 6 there, so we can say you got a 14. Onyx, there's a 6 there, so you got a 14.
Thank you.
Bubbles, there's a 6 there, so you got a 14. And I'll do me. There's 2 6s there, so I got a 14. So you're the only one who do it.
Self-love.
So I'll move close to the I'll
maybe
move close to the green slot, and then
Aw.
I'll let Lou know when he gets back that I did a bunch of rolls for him.
Is this
5
chair
spells,
still there?
You'd have to ask Lou.
Oh no, I'm just going to say that I'm sitting in the chair. Get
Well,
ready
that table
to
got
pass
no.
out.
That table got trampled by one thing, so it's probably fucked.
I am taking the broken pieces of the chair and trying to sit on them. Make a real stool. Getting ready to pass out.
I can get rid of some of these bloody tokens. I had so many tokens before
Oh, yeah.
icons
Got rid
before.
of, like-
Ridiculous.
I just got rid of like 7.
Did you see me before? Like when I had like
You had so
spiritual
many.
guardians and everything. I had like what was it? I had a weapon, a shield, a light source, your thing, a spiritual weapon, a timer, a concentration, another timer.
That shit fucking useless, man.
Get rid of that.
So
mean,
both me
technically-
and the Trevicon
technically-
need that.
Technically, you might still have Emboldening Bond because we did one combat that was like 4 rounds, and then
Oh,
we
is it
did
10
like
minutes?
2 minutes of walking around the room before we heard footsteps, and then we did another combat that was 3 or 4 rounds. So yeah,
I'll
you
keep it.
probably have like half of the Emboldening Bond left. Not
keep it
that may be irrelevant if we don't enter combat again, but the fact that we had 2 combats close in a row, like that was nice. As far as keeping
No
that
spell
up.
slots left.
Yeah,
we
I have
have-
a single level 1 spell slot left.
Yeah, and I'm out of
My
my
last-
give people magic.
My last spell slot was that guiding bolt.
The spiritual weapons is a really, really good one. It was just unfortunate we didn't, you know, it was just chance
I
that we.
rolled really well on that fucking spiritual
Yeah,
weapon.
you
I
were
usually
able to-
roll like crap.
Now, I did get my channel divinity back during our short rest, so I'll do Balm of Peace.
Some of us
while-
no, don't bother because me and Bubbles can't even regain hit points at the moment. I don't know if you can either. Oh wait, no,
I,
Bubbles can.
I have the tadpole thing. the
Oh,
red
okay, well
cloud.
I can't.
The blue one is the one you can't, regain. So.
Well, the rest of you can then, but I can't.
Well, I imagine we're going to try and rest, but let me go ahead and do it now because it's not going to do us any good if we do encounter new combat. Like, you know, we might die without it, but we might die with it, but we probably are more likely to die with it without. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Ignore me. I'm just going to do it.
English.
And I thought we were getting our new player today. I guess not.
No,
I think it's
next week.
I don't know if everyone needs it, but I'm going to do it on everyone because I imagine we could.
Don't bother with me because we already know that I can't be healed under this effect.
I am not near death. I am wounded.
You could heal the slot as well.
And then I'm going to, the slot is going to say 1 creature, so plus.
Man, I love that I'm so glad I got you to give me that macro. It's helping a lot.
Yeah, and I haven't had the chance to use it because, well, I don't use it every fucking time.
Oh, hey, that puts me at exactly half. No, 1 point under half. No, 1 point. Yeah, something.
I
can
am
take,
under
I
half.
can take another icon off, is what I'm saying.
More
One
than
point
half of my hit points right now are temporary.
Oh no, same thing. Well, I have 22 hit points and 13 temps, so not more. Yeah, not more than, but a significant portion.
I have
Yeah.
40 and 14, and my max is 93.
I have
Nice.
12 and 16. At 14.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
if you hit
rough.
me for 1 point of damage, then I would have to put the little like half heart icon back up on myself.
Yeah, it's pretty bugging.
Yeah, I'm technically at full, but my full is currently 32 instead of 50.
It's like, ooh, guys, maybe we should nap for a bit. Ooh. There is there besides this hallway in front of us and the door to the south of this room, there is another section of doors to
Yeah.
follow in the south east of the dungeon.
But we can't long rest in this area.
I don't think so either because we don't know what's ahead. We want to go back to like I don't know, like the lab where we met the crazy guy, or the lab where we.
Oh
found-
no, I think we would fully want to go back to the library because if we long rest in this area, the whole point is to get the fuck out of here so people think that the Knolls killed each other. If more come back and catch us,
Oh, touche.
Yeah.
yeah,
I-
that's
I
my
do
big
think-
worry anyway. The longer we stay here, the more that plan gets ruined.
Do think we still need to go back to. I'm looking up his name. Zokek, the other Null, because he said that he would.
True.
They would essentially keep control of this area for us, like run the area for us.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true. We can't
Go
long
back to
rest
him.
unless we
Tell
could
him to
hide.
long rest.
If he's
If we
willing to
did-
help us out and hide us, I guess we could long rest here.
If we
Oh.
did another short rest, like
I
I
get
realize
nothing.
that most of us won't benefit much from that. But like, what would we have? Like, could we try to finish exploring the last couple of sections with the risk of there still possibly being a combat or two? Or
I
is
would
it-
get one channel of divinity back. That's all.
I don't have any rage, and I don't get back on one until a long rest.
so long? Okay, and your ability to give others magic spell slots is
Long
also
rest.
long rest.
Long rest.
All right,
I have nothing on short rest.
and of course Onyx would need time to bring Hassan back to us. So
Yeah, because he needs.
Yeah, I
spell
can't.
slots.
I don't have any spell slots, so it's going to have to be after a long rest.
Oh yeah, and the diseases like we're gonna need lesser restoration, and I think is Onyx the only one? Well, Anvir, you might have that.
I'm
I
can
have it,
cast
but I
it
have
too,
no
but
spell slots. I
but we
can't do it.
both-
Yeah,
for
yeah,
long.
yeah.
Did anyone
Anvir,
get
did-
the blue slaw disease or just the red?
Me.
No.
Anvir,
Okay.
did your name change? Your token like text has
Yeah,
like
it's
switched
V.
to
Because
V
it's
now?
because I press V to talk, and so sometimes it gets put into shit randomly.
On
Anvir.
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 It's when I go in because I was getting rid of my radius effect and I was talking to you guys at the same time, so it started typing in there. I gave temp HP 13 to the slot.
The green slod feels better.
Yeah.
Realize.
Feels like some sort of temporary barrier that
Building.
strengthens
Yeah.
him. Maybe not feels better overall because he's still low.
I think that's the guy he's standing on top of. That's the near death.
Oh, really? All this time I
Yeah,
thought
the
this
green
was
slot
hurt.
didn't get attacked. He was just
Oh,
chilling.
he's loving his time with us, isn't he? Like all the other slots are going down, and he's like, "I get to live."
He's been enjoying himself. So what does the group want to do?
Do we want to look around at all? We might be pretty much clear now.
Woohoo! I
I
know.
want to go
That,
long rest.
woohoo! I know that most of you need more than a short little nap, but if we nap a short time, Otto could recall the sweet, affectionate, lovely little Ramti, and she could scout for us. Woohoo!
Okay, so that's 1 point for why we shouldn't rest.
Okay, who the hell is Grumpy?
You don't want to know.
It's better you
Got it.
don't find out.
So long rest?
Well, we can't long rest here.
Oh no,
We would
no,
be here
no.
for
The
hours.
choices are to leave, return to the ship and long rest, or to short rest and try to poke around the spaces the doors we haven't opened yet, at the risk of additional combats when we are very depleted.
I reckon let's at least check out this hallway. I reckon that will be at least cleared.
Anvir's like always the one that's like he runs into
Let's
things
find
and
death.
then he's like, ah, they're hitting me, I almost died. And like sometimes you've been like, oh my gosh, I'm almost dead, when there's like other people like that are like lower HP than you, like.
I'm imagining you saying that in
I've
character,
never
too.
said that he wasn't a wuss.
No, it's not a wuss. It's just kind of funny. He's super curious, but then he's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't be at the front line. Stop them from hitting me. Oh my god, I'm so low. I'm so low."
I imagine
much-
Otto saying that. I don't know
He's
why.
a curious wuss.
But there's the expression, curiosity killed the cat.
Killed the Anvir.
Otto actually shows
Killed the
no
Anvir.
stress. Like he's getting smacked and he's giggling and skipping. And honestly, I'm shocked he's still alive. But he also has very rarely, once or twice, gone ahead of anyone else and like into a space that he shouldn't have. And the one time he encountered something, he very easily rejoined you guys.
Out of curiosity, does that Noel have anything interesting on him?
He
look
does actually. He has a couple of things. Give me a D10 roll.
Ooh.
So, he would have, looks like some sort of rod on him.
Well, I can look into that whenever we were resting.
And this pile is junk or good supplies and stuff.
It looks like maybe, probably like a combination of junk and maybe some useful things. Do you want to start looking through the crates?
Yes, Otto is going to
Yeah.
ridiculously and exaggeratedly mime to the Slod to help him take down crates and move things and open things and such.
I think we're gonna ransack
Oh.
the hell out of this room as fast as possible. Is pretty much what we're saying.
I'm
If
gonna
you just-
go over to Anvir and ask, "Can I see that rod?"
Sure.
And accidentally activate magic awareness.
Can I see this and then accidentally do something with it after requesting it?
Yes.
Give me another D10 roll.
You want to do that one? Oh, 10.
Oh,
Okay. So you would see that the Knoll. Go ahead and link the ability you used.
Yeah. There it is.
Pretty much detect magic, but for like one round.
But it's a little more limited, but it's basically is it magic and yeah, you're right. It's pretty close to detect magic.
So
It's
for a
bigger range,
non-caster.
though. 60 feet is bigger, right?
Yeah, but I think it is, but like
so
the downside is it's like
you have
it
to
can't
see
go
it.
through. It can't go through anything. Where I think detect magic can peer through certain things.
Yeah, like these crates I can see in. Like it has to be like
Yeah.
3 feet of wood to
But
stop.
that is straight up. If it is covered by anything, you can't see it pretty much.
So the rod would be sort of a gnarled wooden rod that has been partially whittled into like the jaw of a snarling kobold, like a face at the end of it. And it is magical. I would guess it is probably evocation. You would also see that he has some other stuff on him that's magical. A potion that looks like it is also evocation.
I will just pick this up and while looking on. How did you not see this stuff?
I mean,
I'm
Otto
looting
had
the
his-
body.
Otto had his sight activated. It's just that nothing was mentioned, so he went over to the other stack.
Yeah, I mean, you probably would have noticed it when he came in, but you may have been distracted by, the battle and everything.
By him
Any,
attacking and killing the
labeling?
husband instantly.
Yeah.
Is there any labeling on the potion?
It doesn't look like the potion's labeled. In fact, it looks a little sus as it's filled with like a kind of a darkish liquid.
Oh god, no,
But-
don't trust it.
It probably
And what is
smells kind of
evocation
weird
again?
too. Yeah, so the potion's evocation and the rod is I believe it's also evocation.
And what is evocation basically?
Uh it's usually attack magic, though not always. Like healing can
That's
be
true.
evocation as well.
Yeah, it's weird because I think healing word's actually evocation.
Yeah. But that's all you see on him.
And how do I know, like, in my mind, the school of magic, or
Yeah,
or does it?
I think so. That's what it says. You just kind of
Yeah.
know. Same as like detect magic. You probably wouldn't know much about the school because you don't have Arcana training, but you would realize that it's evocation magic.
I will then say both this potion and this rod has
It might be
evocation.
so. It might be something like seeing a color that you don't know what the name of the color is. So you probably don't know much about evocation, but you know that it is that.
So the chart that I just posted is pretty much how me, Miriam, out of character, like deals with magic because I really like the schools of magic. Just I really hate them. Some of my characters know a lot more about it than I do, but this is
Destroy stuff.
pretty much how I go.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
love it.
So, is there a equivalent of a tank inside of your world?
A what?
A tank,
What do you mean a tank?
a war tank.
Like
I
a
very much
steam
doubt it.
engine? Not that you know of.
I mean, we have our little ship, which is probably as tanky as we've seen.
Didn't even
right?
seen that.
Yeah.
I got the closest
Oh,
thing
you
to
haven't
one.
seen that, but like, I mean, as tanky as any of us have seen,
No,
right?
not especially not in the underground. There wouldn't be much of a tank down here.
Yeah, I would say both this potion and this rod has evocation, I think. Here, as I hand it back to Anvir, both the potion and the rod.
I'll chuck them over to Eldwin. We can identify these later.
And you said you were looking through the boxes, Otto?
I'm trying to get the slot to help me, and I think Onyx came over to help as well. Just in case
I'll
of
help.
damage.
Yep, I came over to help.
Telepathically tell the slot to help Otto.
You'll translate my wild gestures.
Alright.
Just glance over
I'm
and
like,
like,
miming at him.
Give me a perception. Okay. So yeah, you're looking through this stuff. It seems like some of it seems junk or like junk. Other stuff might be valuable. It could be more essence, but a lot of it isn't labeled. You come to one box that seems strangely covered in runes, which is a little bit weird. Investigation might tell you more.
I will pull it aside and kind of start looking at it a little closer and invite Onyx to join me. I think he's got good investigation.
I have no idea what's
Yup.
happening, so I'm just
I'm
going to follow Anvir.
Okay. So you think that this box has some sort of magical ward on it. You would guess that if you tried to open it, something bad might happen.
This is
Yep,
protected. Very dangerous, methinks.
Right, there's
you
there's
would-
magic that can get rid of things like this, but I don't know it. Perhaps Anvir can do something with it once we've had a rest.
So you think that both of you, with your Arcana knowledge, now Otto, I don't think you have Ritual Caster, right?
You might, because they're part cleric.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's true.
do
I
you?
am fair. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So I guess I
so then, yeah, actually, you and Onyx both think that you could possibly disable these wards. It would probably take about 150 gold pieces worth of components, though.
and how much time?
Mm.
Not too long, like probably 10
Ooh,
minutes.
Let's give it a try. Ooh.
So the components would depend on
Okay.
if you're using religion, arcana, or nature.
I would be using Arcana or Nature.
Yeah, I would be using Arcana as well, and
So
we
it'd
have
be
the
Arcane.
most Arcana components. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
All
So
right.
150, you say?
Yeah, it'd be
Pull
150,
that out of the
and
bag of
you can
holding.
assist each other. So I would just take the
So we
higher
both
roll.
Okay, cool.
Right, here we go.
I'll be helping Andre
look
with
at
whatever
that.
he's doing.
All right.
Onyx is like, oh, I've seen
So
this before.
the DC was 20, so you did get it. It was very difficult, but you managed to disable the runes, and you don't think they will trigger anymore.
Woohoo! I will leave it to Onyx to open the box that he has.
Got something to pry it open with?
We have a
Slod
You have
can
a
just
barbarian.
break it open.
Right. Here you go.
We put the tip of a blade in the edge of the lid, and then have the slot apply pressure.
Okay. So
Ooh, I might have to get my my chisel or my crowbar out of my mason's tools that I left back at the ship next time we return. I'll leave the rest there because they're too heavy to carry around. But I need that. 'cause we
Wait,
need it.
I have Mason's tools in the bag of holding, but it
Oh.
does
Well-
not have. It doesn't have a crowbar.
Mason's
Oh.
tools are more for, I think, stone working,
Chiseling.
not as much for.
Use a chisel
Yeah.
as a crowbar, right?
I mean, yeah, you could
There is a
probably
chisel, yes.
you could probably pry it open with a chisel. It's not that hard.
Because we've had a
So
few times in this dungeon where we tried to open things and you told us we didn't have anything to open with.
yeah, so you could probably use the chisel to pry this this thing open. So Barrett and Elwyn, give me d20 rolls.
The D20.
Yes. Okay. And Barrett, give me a d100 roll.
Oh,
Give me a second, just taking notes.
Oh, I see what's happening here.
so close.
Okay. Let me just check something.
Dun, dun, dun. We all die.
None of your wish
vote
list stuff is
Flame tongue
labeled with.
hammer. That sounds fun.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was just reading through your wish list.
most of my wish list is carried over from Nova.
Hmm. Well, you guys have similar skills, even though you have different personalities and intellectual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same base, which
Yeah,
I just
wish
basically
list.
carried over.
I've never seen a flame tongue warhammer. I've only ever seen flame tongue done as daggers and stuff. So I saw that on your list and I'm like, oh, that sounds fun.
I think that's a thing. If I'm not sure.
Give me a
Is and
d4 roll.
isn't. You could
A what?
technically just say
D4 roll.
D4.
Yeah.
yeah, because with the flame tongue,
Sorry.
it does specify any kind of blade.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe not a warhammer. I don't know.
I'll figure it out.
Could be an axe or something.
We'll move that. Yeah.
Did you get 3?
I think it specifies sword.
Yeah. Let me work it up wrong.
Oh, you changed it just now.
So inside the box, there is a strange looking belt.
Okay.
Oh.
It looks magical to you, Otto. Because he can't. Bubbles can no longer see magic, but you definitely see an aura coming off of it, which
I
means
can,
which
I no reason to.
yeah, which means that something about the wards was blocking detection, because you didn't detect this when you walked in.
That box. Would I think that the box itself might be valuable for hiding things in the future, or are the wards?
You disabled them, so at this point they're not there anymore. So it's just a normal box now. The trap and the wards were disabled when you did your ritual.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just a box now.
Woohoo! That belt looks special, very special, and that box, well protected. Must be a valuable item.
Well, I can definitely take a look at that when we get the chance.
Also, Lou, you said as we were going through these boxes and crates that we found a number of vials of components that weren't identified. If we took those with us, could we identify them
So there's a bunch of essences, and I can write out exactly what you find.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that we would take the time to examine them now, but I think if I thought they were possible components or essences, then I think we would toss them in the bag and, like, analyze them later.
So there are 300 GP of mixed nature essences, just kind of like a mixture of strange-looking
raw?
roots. Yeah, they're essences. They're not components. It looks like strange-looking roots, maybe parts of magical plants. Herbalism would identify some of them to you. Well, do you have herbalism?
I think I don't. I have it on so many of my characters. I think I specifically decided not to take it. Let's see here. No, I do not have herbalism.
Okay,
have
so
nature,
yeah,
not herbalism.
there's a lot of weird-looking roots and things that you would guess are somewhat rare, but you can't really identify. So yeah, these can probably be refined into components. So 300 gold pieces worth of those, and looks like mixed slot essence, totaling 600 GP.
Ooh.
But it's mixed, so unfortunately you can't use it for anything like crafting, because the essences of all...
But we can refine it.
Yes, you can refine it to try to make it into components.
Alright. And then let's
And that's on the shelf and on the shelves in the bookcase. That was the total.
collect
Okay,
those things together. Perfect.
Yeah.
I was about to ask.
Let's go ahead and the red and blue that we've just killed as well, and add them to the vials that we started already for those two.
Okay. So go ahead and give me checks for the red and blue slot that you killed.
If we've been here a while, so I probably would have tried to start casting Tiny Hut at some point.
You've been here about 10 minutes now. Because you basically like search the shelves, and that's pretty much it. You haven't done many other things.
Do we think we're going to be here much longer, or?
If they're doing, how long again does it take to
A minute
collect
a body?
essence?
Yeah, it's like 4 minutes. Not that long. Or 3 minutes.
It should be fine then.
Yeah. Because we're gonna be leaving as soon as we get this essence.
Well, if you said you have a tiny hut, then we have no reason to worry you. A little.
But we don't want to get caught here.
No, we've got to get out here before someone comes in and sees what happened.
Yeah.
What check do you need to collect the slot essence? Arcana?
Slot is Arcana, yeah.
Yep. All right.
Alright, so Onyx takes some time collecting some of the essence. So you would get 80 gold pieces of red slot essence and 100 gold pieces of blue slot essence.
Excellent. Excellent.
And and the green slot is just happily knocking over boxes now.
It's like, I like this game.
You saw you
Did we,
guys looking through him now. He's just knocking them over.
Did we want to check the hallway the guy came out of? It doesn't seem like anything else is coming from that way.
Yeah, sure. Let's check it. I'm gonna, for RP purposes, grab the pieces of Hudson.
Okay, put him into the bag of holding.
Yeah, put them in the bag of holding.
Oh wait, the bag of holding already has 300 pounds in it, huh?
Well, we talked before that I don't actually need to collect Hudson's pieces since I get him back on a long rest.
Yeah, you just strap
So
him to your back.
I'm just saying for RP purposes. Yeah.
Maybe you just
I mean, I
take
can't
a
carry him.
maybe you just take a piece of him every time and you use that to reconstruct him magically.
I just
He just,
get
like,
the important
folds out with-
pieces.
Yeah, you get his
Yeah,
hard
He
drive,
is.
like his hard drive and
Exactly.
like the video card, and that's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Definitely.
so you get your important Hassan pieces and yeah, go down the hallway. You said.
That's it.
I believe so, yeah.
Who wants to lead? I don't think it should be Anvir, and probably not me either.
I'll go first, as you say.
I did not say.
As he starts moving ahead of others.
Careful, Bubbles. You've
This
been
is
hurt.
a windy road. Oh, I think I know where this is gonna go.
Yeah, so do I.
But there might be a door. you
Oh,
can use.
there's a
Is it gonna
door.
be the cave in? No, but
Yeah,
like,
it's
where
that
would
cave in.
I have been hiding?
There's a
no,
door
another
here.
one here.
No. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, Otto's gonna, like, I have to examine all these walls because I feel like there should
So-
be more back.
Yeah, it looks like they're. This is the other side of the cave-in that you were on the other side of, and there is a door to the north here.
I would like to, as I walk down, I didn't start thinking about it until we got a little further in because I was expecting something sooner when we first entered this hallway. But here along this hallway, I would pay closer attention and activate Eldritch Sight and just kind of like look at the walls along here to see if there's anything interesting.
You don't see anything off about the walls there. They look solid to you.
Alright.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Ooh, you found the door! I was afraid we were just gonna like find the cave and I'm like, wait a minute, there should be something else.
So what do you want to do?
Anvir, hoo-hoo, I demand that you step back.
Got it. Open the door. I'll step
Let
back.
me inspect the door first. Let me see if
down
this
to the wall.
there's anything.
Further Anvir, hoo-hoo.
So the door is not locked. You think you hear something inside.
There's something in there.
I say we leave and take a swabby one with a short rest.
And-
What's your passive perception, Onyx?
My perception is not good. My passive is 11.
Yeah, so you hear noise inside. It's hard to say what it is.
I think Eldwin's is. Eldwin, what is yours? You've got high wisdom, don't you?
Like
Or
10.
no? Oh, my bad. Sorry.
I think you're
honestly,
the perception
The
person.
blades
Otto.
on wizards always throw me off because they act more like elegant rangers or something, you know? Well, I guess not rangers. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, they're just odd wizards, you know?
So Otto, you probably can tell that it sounds like there's something probably medium-sized in there walking around with your
I
perception.
think it sounds like hooves, claws, shoes,
Paws.
Probably shoes.
barefoot. Okay. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, I hear boots. Boots, boots.
I say we run.
Well,
You are nothing like Nova.
No,
Well,
No,
Knolls
I
don't
appreciate
typically
this.
wear
Bubbles.
shoes, do
We
they?
appreciate your.
I build the exact opposite of Nova Bigfoot.
I love it. Love it. Very wise, very cautious. We like you, Bubbles. Haha.
Like you?
Because But gnolls don't typically wear any shoes, do they?
Not usually. It could also be bare feet. It's hard to say, Otto.
Oh, okay. Woohoo. Could be zombies. Woohoo. Could be, what are the ghouls? Barefooted pattering.
Just sound like one, or?
I don't know.
So what's your passive, Otto?
24.
So you think there are at least 2 creatures in there.
Woohoo. So he's kind of got his like hand behind his ear, like kind of turning the side of his head towards the door and kind of listening a little closer. And he's like, 2, I think. 2. Woohoo.
We could check it out. Up to you guys.
You stay back. Woohoo.
Oh, if it is gonna be a fight, I think most of us are tapped out. Including
If-
Pierre and me, who can cast magic now.
If anyone needs some healing, I can do that. Not
Is this
saying
your
we.
bandages? Woohoo.
Yeah.
Yes. I would say bandage whomever you can that is low. Woohoo. Which I know myself and Anvir and Bubbles, I'm sure could. Oh wait, well I don't know.
I can't be healed though.
Anvir can't be healed. So technically you're not at 3rd health because you're like at your max or something right now or something. Or
No, it's not. It hasn't reduced my hit points. I just
Oh,
can't
okay.
heal.
Gotcha. Okay.
I can't
Just-
regain hit points.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
If we open this door and anything dangerous comes forth, woohoo, we must keep Anvir back.
How about this? If something dangerous happens, Anvir prepare to get bigger.
I think that would be very bad. It'd make me a bigger target.
Just trust
I'm
me.
sorry, what did you just say bigger?
Bubbles is interested. Bubbles likes the idea of this.
No, Bubbles is confused.
I don't know, guys. Shall we turn back or should we explore? I have a little bit, not much, and I know
Well, my vote is turn around, take a
Can we
long
kill
rest,
them?
maybe come back.
the question is, can we kill them with weapons and cantrips?
I feel like we could. I mean, we went through
We
the
don't
first
know.
like.
We don't know what's behind the
We
door.
went through. To be
Yeah, we
fair,
don't really know what it is yet.
I remember the time we went through like 3 sessions with only cantrips because we used all our spells.
Honestly, this is one of the longest drives I think we've had. Like, we've done it once or twice before, but wait, this is a lot of battles in a row.
Well, you
Very
kept
true.
fighting everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Slad trapped in the hallway. Let's get him, guys. Get him.
Not wrong.
Alright, so what do you want to do? Do you want to open the door? Do you want to turn back?
I mean, I feel like we want to fight everything, so.
Yes.
I kind of want to open the door, but
Alright,
Onward!
who can I heal?
Barrett says no.
let's
I
just
would
remind
recommend-
everyone that
No.
Otto leaps and giggles when he's getting stabbed. So he's not necessarily the voice of reason in the group.
Sociopath, got it.
Yeah, although Onyx and Eldwin look like they're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I'm at full health and have
Your
max temp HP.
your blessing is gone though, the 10-minute one.
Emboldening bond.
Emboldening
I'll get
bond,
rid of
yeah.
that.
Well, shoot.
Long gone.
That makes me feel slightly
I
less
do-
invincible.
Okay, I do have one cleric level spell slot left, and I will probably use it for bless if we encounter something.
I say we do it.
Or bane.
Bane could be good.
Depends on what we're facing and how many.
It
Or
definitely
you could-
sounds like we're leaning towards opening the door, so I think we should just do it.
Alright, so you're opening the door.
I think
Onyx.
it's what Anvir really wants, but also
I
we're
stay
like,
back.
stay back, don't die.
I stay back from the opening door, and
Alright,
I cannot take
All right.
damage. Take damage.
so
And I-
Onyx. Yeah.
Bubbles.
I don't
do
see
you
any
have
traps or
ranged
anything.
Attacks?
No, you have not seen it. Just the door is yeah, it's not locked as far as you can tell. Yeah, you don't see any traps or anything that would make you cautious.
Bubbles, do you have any way to attack from afar? Hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo.
Well, can
Not
Bubbles be
unless
healed or
somehow
no?
my bullshit magic can do that.
Hey,
It's
it's just
on
me.
here.
Yeah, Bubbles
All
can
right,
be
I
healed.
will. I'll use the healer's kit on Bubbles then.
But
Okay.
not without your unpredictable magic. You have no way to attack from afar.
Not worry, I can. As I pull out a handout, I can throw this, but that's the one I'm used.
So
What
you
do you
would
have in your
gain
hand?
15 bubbles.
Ooh, nice.
What
Thank
did you show in your hand?
Handouts.
Handouts.
I'm gonna hand you my dagger +1 of returning, just in case. Woohoo!
All right, so
Didn't
she
know I have to
hands
set
you
that up again.
a very nice looking dagger.
Just in case, gives you extra ways to help in case something needs stabbing.
Now, is it that, I believe?
It's
no, you
versatile, so you can
can.
use.
You can use Dex
What-
or Strength. It's your choice.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I'm
It's
gonna
Finesse
versatile.
weapon. Yeah.
Is it normal, just a normal +1 dagger, basically?
Yeah.
Is it +1? I thought it was just returning.
Yeah, no, it was a dagger +1 of returning is what
Oh,
you
okay.
originally gave us. Yeah. But yeah, so it's a dagger +1, and then it returns to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of each of your turns or each attack, I forget.
Each attack, yeah.
Each attack.
Okay, so yeah, so that's actually pretty
Oh,
handy
mm.
for, because I imagine I don't know for sure, but barbarians are probably proficient in a lot of weapons, right?
All simple
Oh.
and martial, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not sure.
But daggers are simple, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
they're
so there you
simple
go.
weapons.
Woohoo.
All right. Is everyone where they want to be?
I am staying in the corner for right now, so yes.
Yes.
I am going to quietly and gently open the door.
I will
Alright,
activate
See if I can
Eldritch Sight as he is opening the door.
Are you trying to
See if I can get a-
stealth open it? Like, so you can
Yeah,
peek in?
if they're not looking at the door, they hopefully won't notice it. So,
Except for the two
me-
light sources where both me and Eldrin are holding.
Yeah,
well, put the lights. Get around the corner or something.
I mean, at this point, you guys have
And I
been
love
like
how-
talking out here and like
I love how Anvir
Oh,
moves
wow.
up
it's not
even before
like-
we see what it's going to be, completely negating the fact that we told him to stay back and fireball to us all.
Yeah. You think at this point they probably heard you all talking out here, whoever's in there. Although they're not
All right,
rushing
cool.
the door or anything, so that's
I
a good
will
sign.
kick in the door.
All right, the large stone door doesn't react very well being kicked,
I will
but
kick in the large stone door.
you push it open after the kick doesn't work. Takes some doing, and it opens into a room with a strange bunch of glowing symbols on the floor, and two naked humans in the middle of them.
Oh, I didn't need to see
Humans-
that.
The humans are kind of covering themselves. Well, no, they're probably just sitting there. And,
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. We'll leave you in privacy.
as you come in, one of them starts chanting.
Run.
Oh, jeez.
Counterspell.
Okay. So you would counter his spell, at which point the other one starts chanting.
Oh, that stinks. What are you doing here? Do you need help?
He would finish his spell, and
As I
he
back out of the
would-
room.
He would say, please, we are prisoners here. Get us out of here.
What was the spell you were just casting?
I did not understand your speech. It helps me communicate.
Tongues?
Can I do an Arcana check to see if that's what the spell looks
Sure,
like to
give
me?
me an Arcana check.
Especially because you've seen me do tongues before.
Can I insight check
And only
that?
the one who made the who cast the spell is speaking. The other one's just kind of staring. Yeah, it seems like he cast tongues.
Okay.
How to spell these
Yes,
tongues, the book.
You know, we were being cautious. Thank you, Eldwin, for protecting us. I would have done the same thing if I'd had spell
It's
slot.
true. You're not approved to
Open
cast
the door.
spells! Counter
These
spell.
two people look at us and then
Two
start
naked
chanting.
people and start chanting, yeah. A little
How
creepy.
did you-
It's always a little unnerving when you like walk into a room with naked people. So you know.
Yeah.
How did you get here?
The Knowles captured us, put us in here, doing some sort of magical experiments on us.
Mm.
What
With
is
the sound
ring?
of that, the circle on the floor, does it look familiar as the same one you killed me?
It could be similar. I mean, you don't have Arcana knowledge, do you?
No.
Yeah, so it looks like the same type of like circular runes, but you have no idea.
I
Woohoo.
would just say,
It's-
the runes look familiar.
I'm going to reach into my pack and pull out 2 blankets and toss them into the ring.
Alright, so they look at the blankets curiously for a moment.
You said they were
Then
covering themselves, right? Like they were like
yeah, well, no, actually not too much. They don't seem
Oh, okay.
all that
Maybe I wouldn't have done that then.
all
Never
that
mind.
worried about being nude.
Okay,
all
all right.
But
Or
if you want
cold.
to,
I didn't know if it was like modesty or like cold.
so that yeah, I mean it is pretty cold in here. They don't seem too cold though. Luckily.
All right. Well, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I'll toss them in. We'll see if it's a gesture of goodwill. They're very cheap items. So,
So
there you go.
yeah, they would kind of look at them for a second, then like go pick them up and kind of put them on.
Nice.
And the one who has tongues going will say, "Thank you. Could you free us?
So-
If you disrupt the circle, I believe we can get out."
And the circle, does it look to me like the one that I dispelled around Barrett or Bubbles?
Give me an
Either one.
Arcana check.
Can I insight them,
Sure, give me an
see if they're
insight check.
trustworthy?
It looks similar.
Okay.
And with your insight, I mean, you don't really get much of a. Doesn't seem like they're being dishonest.
I just trust that they're humans, though, personally. They don't speak common?
They look human, so.
Wait, you said they don't speak common?
Apparently, they said they didn't understand.
Yeah,
what
they
it
had
should
to
say.
use. They had to
Right.
cast.
And they look
Tongues.
like humans? Ooh. Do I see any magical auras on them besides the circle that contains them?
No, I don't think you'd see any auras on them. They just seem like naked people.
Ooh, I see no magic besides the ring. Ooh.
Where are you from that you don't speak common?
He says, "We are from the caves outside. One of our communities was attacked, and we were taken prisoner."
Is that like a... I mean, like, is that a rare thing to see, a person that doesn't know common? 'Cause it sounds like a rare thing.
It's definitely unusual. I mean, most humans do speak common.
Uh,
I'm definitely keeping an
gonna-
eye on them.
I am too.
like I'm gonna just telepathically speak to the Slod, like who's like around. I'm guessing it's like around the corner or something. It's like, do you know if any of your kind is able to cast a spell called Tongues?
He would look at you for a moment. And let's see. Yeah, his kind of eyes bulge a little, and he says, "More powerful Slod can cast different spells. I don't know, but there are some of my kind who could."
What was the name of your town?
He thinks and says, "Oh, I don't remember. Some sort of magic may have affected my mind, possibly the experiments."
Can I insight that?
I
Sure,
am
give me an
saying,
insight check.
I am whispering to Andrea, I don't trust that statement.
Just for fun, because I have so many of them, I'll use a story point.
Okay.
So 24.
It seems a little bit unlikely. You're not sure how much you trust that statement.
I have a bad feeling about these guys. I don't know.
It's like, I'll quickly, like just whisper into Onyx's ears. Our friend believes that stronger versions of him might be able to cast the spell.
I also remember at some point we did see people pretending to be trolls, so it could be part of the same group.
Thing because we've seen, like, we know they can shapeshift, and
I say,
Yeah.
I whisper this to Andrea. I think we might not want to leave. I am getting a bad from them.
I would talk to the guy who has tongues at him, and I'm just saying that there's a lot of things not adding up with your story. We can potentially help you, but if you're going to tell us lies, I definitely don't want to help.
He says no lies.
Look, there's what reason would there be for them to be in a circle like this if they were on the side of the Gnolls?
Look, I'm not denying that they're against the Gnolls. I'm denying that they might be human.
I will say to them, the one that has thumbs in a way, what is your name by chance?
My name is Matthew.
Can I inside check that?
Sure.
Also, want to inside trust. Can I also do that? I do not trust these guys.
It's more not that his name is Matthew, but actually, yeah, it kind of is. So basically, insight.
I'll do one as well because that interesting.
I mean, the pause he had is kind of suspicious, but I mean, there's no reason his name couldn't be Matthew.
I am whispering so they can hear us, but Eldranon and St. Andre can hear me. I just say we leave. Not getting the best lines from them.
I mean, I don't care what we do with them unless they can pay us, and so
You saying
whatever you
that
want
out
to do is
loud?
fine. Yeah. If they can pay us, maybe some of their people can pay us.
The one with tongues will say, yes, our friends can pay you if you bring us back to them.
Ooh,
Inside.
perhaps.
I'm just
Perhaps
constantly
we-
inciting this guy. I swear to God.
Yeah, basically.
They're probably suspicious as heck.
Otto's dancing around looking kind of
No,
bored.
I believe him.
Seems legit.
I believe in
perhaps we leave them for a time
Ooh.
and finish exploring the remaining caves and finish our current mission with regard to the Gnoll farce, the Gnolls killing each other farce that we're enacting at the camp. And then we can return and free them just in case they are.
Don't leave us here.
Why? Did I believe they have friends who would pay us thing with the 25 insight?
I mean, you're kind of suspicious of these guys in general now. You're not
Yeah.
sure. And you don't know for sure, but it's all a little fishy to you.
As bad as
I
this
would
might
ask,
sound,
Fred Russian, when were you born?
They sort of look at each other. Well, the one looks at the other one and looks to you and says, why all these questions? We can
What's
pay
the
you.
current year?
Because it's stuff you're saying doesn't add up.
What's the current year? Should know that. What's your mother's name?
Asking a security question.
stuck in prison. Don't know what time is now. It is now. he
What's your
says.
mother's name? You should be able to remember that. What's your birthday? Come on. I'm giving you functions that you can name off the top of your head.
Mother's name is Mary. Birth date is 23 years old.
Insight. On both of those things.
That is a young mama.
Well, no, he said he's 23 years old.
Oh, he's 20.
Do I make 2 insight checks or you want to roll with the 1?
I mean, yeah,
Since I'm in
you're
time above
you're
them.
not really getting like good or bad vibe from them. They could be telling the truth, but yeah, you're not sure.
Guys,
Me,
I'm
on the
not
other
being-
hand, I reckon it stinks.
Yeah, Anvir probably
Guys.
is very distrusting of these two.
guys, something's fishy. Yes, perhaps we should just return. Like, give them some food and return later. We need it now.
I'm half
As bad
What
as
was
it-
the
like them because it can potentially ruin the plan if they decide to rat us out.
that Noel?
Yeah.
That
What did
Noel
Eldwin-
came from over this direction. What was he doing here right before you came?
Ooh.
Doing magic on us, experimenting.
You can cast
What
tons,
type?
but you don't know what type of magic.
Sorry, what?
I just
got
say
two different
you can
questions.
cast. You can cast tons, but you don't know what type of magic he cast.
He says, "Do you know what type of magic he cast?"
Bitch, I discovered I could do magic like 2 minutes ago.
We weren't
Almost
here.
everyone's
You
like
were.
10.
Hoo-hoo. The magic was cast on you. We did not observe or experience.
We don't know
dang
what
it,
type of magic he cast.
Eldwin, I
Give
feel
us
like
your best guess.
Eldwin, I feel like you tried to say a couple things. What you got?
As bad as it might sound, our whole goal here was to make it look was to kill the shaman here and make it look like it was that it was the gnolls turning on each other.
I thought that we
Nope.
were doing that in the camp. I thought we sent
Well,
people
this
into
is
the
the
camp,
camp.
to do that.
No. This is not. This is
No.
the temple. We were gonna
Well,
stage.
this is-
inside the camp.
this
We
is
were gonna
one
put
of-
his body.
This is one of the
We were gonna put his
ruins,
body somewhere.
or the ruined areas. This isn't the temple
Oh, yeah.
itself.
But it's
Alright,
not in the
oh.
Knoll camp, right?
It's off to the side of the Knoll camp, sort of like where you guys are in
Oh.
one of the ruined
Because we
areas.
had
This is
the-
another ruined area.
So it's possible that this is where some of the Knoll shamans were coming to do things, but this is not where we were planning to stage the
Well,
whole.
yeah.
inside
From what you remember, they weren't letting other gnolls in here. The shaman who you just killed was only coming in here by himself.
They're going to investigate this area after they find his death.
But yeah, I believe your plan was to stage it to look like someone broke in here and killed him.
Yeah. Do we know the names of any of the other Knoll leaders that we were trying to frame?
Yes, Dosha and your other ally do.
Yeah, they know the names.
Okay. But we, like those of us present right here, do we know the names?
I don't know. I mean, they told you them. I don't know if you remember them. Your
I have a
characters probably
20
know them.
intelligence.
Yeah, so your characters probably know them.
So I would say, all right, we have to go deal with some business. We will come back for you. My name is, and I will tell him the name of one of the other Knoll leaders.
Okay.
And I will say, we are in disguise, but we will come back for you soon.
I will toss.
You are Knolls?
I will toss 6.
I will then speak
rations.
no.
There it is.
I didn't say I was a Knoll.
Your name sounds Knollish.
I will then speak
How do you-
no.
How do you know Knollish names?
Says we hear Knowlish names being stuck in here. Knoll's doing experiments on us, talking.
I will toss 6 rations into them.
Okay, you toss some rations. They would take them.
Do they look like they've been kind of deprived and maltreated? Or?
No, not really. They seem they seem kind of similar to the the way Bubbles was being kept.
Okay, no harm done, but probably
not exhausted.
any
or
little
anything.
comfort would be
Probably,
nice.
yeah, probably not comfortable though.
I believe Bubbles said he was going to try talking Knowlish to them.
Yeah.
What do
wish
So
you?
try
had
to
a
convince
spell
why that we're
Sorry.
Knowles in disguise.
What did you say, Onyx?
I said I wish I had a spell slot.
Oh.
Okay. Disguise self on me, make myself look like a knoll.
Gotcha. So what do you say to them in Knowlish?
I wasn't. My
Uh-huh.
friends,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can understand, but I don't know the world of tongues, but we are Knowles in disguise. But you can tell this a test of sorts. And that's it.
So the one who has tongues cast will say back, yes, I understand you.
I will then say back, we have to go do some other stuff, but we will come back, and if you are good with the boys, you get to walk out of here alive.
Oh,
Give me
wow.
a deception check. Actually, Onyx, you give me one too.
All right.
Not bad.
So they say, he says, you should not trust your master here. He is planning evil things. You should let us out. We can help you. The one who
What's he
then
planning?
I will then say back, see, that's not how it works around here. What it works around here is, we will go, and if you stay right here, which honestly I don't think you can go anywhere, but if you're good with the boys, you get to walk out of here alive.
So he will say, wait, we were in disguise. We thought you were coming to hurt us. And he is going to suddenly change his shape to look like a knoll. And he says, please, free us. As
will
the
then
other one
whisper
looks at him,
Andre
and he
Otto.
will also look like a knoll as well.
I will whisper to Andre and Otto real quick and say, thinking we're Knowles.
Did the
Disguise.
did the one that didn't have tongues cast on him act like he understood Bubbles when he was talking in Knowlish?
No, only the one with tongues. But yeah, now they no longer look
No.
like humans. They look like gnolls.
I would whisper to
Uh,
Bubbles,
If
try directly addressing the other one.
I will then walk right up between Elder and Onyx. And which one has tons on them? This one or that one?
This one. The other one got it countered.
So I will then, the one who got counted, I will say directly to you, what's your name? I'm curious.
He just sort of
In
stares
knowledge, I'm
at
guessing.
you. Yeah, he just sort of stares at you.
Odds. Are there like any notable
So the green
like tribal
slot,
markings?
the green slot at this point will whisper, Knolls can, the more powerful slots can change form. These might be slots. He says in psychically.
yeah,
Like, I was thinking the same thing.
fair.
I
Like-
will then say, I am talking to you in knowledge, of course, while talking to the one who got counted.
Yeah, he just sort
Speak
of
up,
blinks.
boy.
He just sort of blinks at you, and the other one will say, "Oh, he probably doesn't speak Knoll. He's kind of stupid."
You're saying that a Knoll
Fine.
doesn't speak Knoll?
Yes, he was dropped much when he was a child.
He's
Then why
smart
was he
enough
trying
to
to
cast
Rock much as a
tongues.
child.
Well, if he can't
Guys,
speak, why was he
This is a
trying to
waste
cast
of
tongues?
time. waste of time.
Oh god, yes. This is definitely
We
a
will.
waste of time.
We will continue to get more stories the longer we speak with these.
I will just
We
say,
could just-
we'll be back.
We could
Have
just.
patience, my friends. And
Alright.
I walk away.
So they
I mean, we-
protest. Are you just gonna leave?
I walk away.
We could attack them. We've proven physical objects can pass through that barrier.
We don't have anything to gain from that.
Yeah, and actually, we
As
could
witnesses.
gain knowledge. We could gain knowledge when we have time to
But
interrogate
we have
them further. Yeah.
we have a
Through
null.
magic.
We have a null on the inside who can probably
True. Okay,
do
we're just gonna
whatever he
leave them.
wants with them.
I will then huff and puff. I am never doing that again. Stop,
Everything
so
those
they can
guys
hear
said
us.
smelled.
Oh, they were
Are-
100% slots.
Oh yeah. If they
Do we-
weren't slides, they were definitely something else.
Do we want to head out of this dungeon, or do we want to check out the southeast section?
Are you
I
going with
think
them,
we-
Onyx?
I think we go talk to the mad guy first.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Because that's
Yeah,
on the
I
way
think-
no matter what we're doing.
It's not exactly on the way, but yeah,
Yeah,
we can do that.
I
But
think we
it's
should
definitely
talk
worth-
He's
to the mad one, and then take a slightly longer than short rest.
We have
Uh,
to walk past him if we want to progress that. I'm pretty sure.
it's a little out of the way, but it's
No,
still
he's-
worth
he's
talking to Zokek.
The Mad Knoll is west. The parts that we have not explored are southeast.
Yeah, but isn't the mad knoll in this room here or something?
No,
I
he's
got
in this room.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's on the
Okay.
west
Yes,
side of
I
the
was down here.
compound.
Okay.
The
I
doors
think I
that
saw
we,
the table here, so I thought it was his lab.
the doors that we haven't opened, or the hallways we haven't explored, are extreme south.
Yeah, no, that's my bad. I just remembered the room he
We
was in.
saw slots that way, and we were hesitant to get into a fight earlier. Why?
oh, we probably should just head out. And
Well, I think we talked to
the,
them. Yeah.
the mad.
I'm gonna command the slot for now to grab the shaman's body.
He just hoists it over his shoulder.
We should wrap the body in something just in case we're spotted.
Yeah, we can do that before we leave. At this point, if anyone spots us here, it doesn't matter if we have a wrap body or not.
No, I realize that.
Things do seem quiet as you move through the hallways. You don't
Can
hear
we-
any sounds of slot or anything else moving around.
Can we fit it in the bag? Hoo-hoo. The body.
Mm,
Knolls are pretty
Probably
I
tall.
don't
not.
know.
I mean,
Slow down.
there's no reason why we can't dismember this body somewhat, as long as it's recognizably him.
We just need the head.
Honestly, yes.
Oh my god, I did that out of character, but that was totally auto.
He already is pretty beat up from the wounds you inflicted. Like he's
No more damage to the face. We want him recognizable. Hoo-hoo-hoo.
yeah, he's full of stab wounds and magic attacks. So you come back down to the southern lab here. Are you gonna walk in?
I'd give it a little like light
Oh.
knock as just to announce.
My web client just crashed. Opera's
Oh,
had
I love it.
enough.
What?
Opera's had enough of this dynamic lighting system. Alright, I'm back. So you said you open the door, or you knock on it, or what do you do?
I knock on it.
So it is a large stone door. You don't know if you can knock.
I creak it.
I'll just go up to it and say, "Hello, old one."
There we go.
Have you
Uh,
been here with us?
Yeah, he
No,
was
but I
the
could hear him from down the hall.
The
mad one knew about.
a voice says, come in, quickly."
I opened the door.
Alright, so you push the door open. The Knoll is, looks like he's mixing some potions together. He says, you have slain the master. I sensed his life force ebb away. Grellick is no more then, yes?
I'll point behind me to the slot with the body.
The big green slod walks in. He says, and you have figured out the riddle of the crystal I gave you. And the slod
Yes.
just looks at him and throws the body on the ground. He says, excellent. Excellent.
He's proved very useful.
He says, so what will you do now?
He speaks Nolish, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he doesn't
he
speak
is,
common at all.
he is actually speaking Nolish, but for some reason you can all understand him right now.
I
Oh,
must
no.
cast tongues on himself.
Do I understand him in common or in Gnomish?
Well, we
you
all
just
understand
you
it.
just understand him, but he does seem to be
Okay.
speaking a weird language. Well, I guess you would know he's speaking Nolish because you would understand his language.
Do I hear him as no and have to translate, or hear him as common? But no, he's speaking no.
I mean, you'd hear him as Nolish, but
You understand Noel, so
the
probably
rest
just
of
sound like-
you, you
Yeah.
would realize that you can understand him even though he's speaking.
The
Nolish.
magic doesn't really do anything if you already understand them.
Yeah.
Yes, he's no more. We also found 2 people locked in a circle, but they seem to be definitely not people or Knowles because they tried to tell us that. It's a whole thing.
And one of them couldn't speak Gnomish.
Yes, they are Slod. I hope you left them locked up.
Yeah,
Yes.
everything they were saying stinked, so we left him.
He says, "Well, I'm not going to be able to stay here. Too many questions will be asked of what has happened. I need to leave. May I join you as you leave this place?"
Yes, why not?
He says, "I just need a moment to gather some things together. Unfortunately, I will not be able to finish my potions." And he starts basically putting a bunch of stuff into a couple of sacks and tying them kind of around his back.
I will activate Eldritch Sight to see how many things he's putting away are magical.
So he doesn't seem to have. He has a bunch of scrolls that are magical on him. A bunch of the potions he takes are magical, but you don't see much in the way of like permanent magical items.
Any of the containers that he's shoving stuff in?
No, the containers just look like old,
Mm.
nasty sacks.
Okay. I will
guess
whisper
we'll,
to Onbeer.
Oh,
I will whisper to Onbeer. Scrolls mostly, and
I mean, you would all see the scrolls
Miscellaneous
hanging off of his
tidbits.
belt. Like he has basically,
not much else of value.
basically they're kind of tied with ropes and then tied to his belt, so they're all kind of dangling. There's like 8 or 9 scrolls just dangling off his belt, and a bunch of
Quick
potions.
access.
Yeah, like you'd probably just pull them out and use them. There's definitely more, not intricate, but there are better ways you could have a scroll readied, but you know, he doesn't seem to care much for finesse. So he gathers a bunch of his things and he says, "All right, I'm ready to leave with you."
let's head out then. And if I remember correctly,
He
not
joins
Dosha,
your
the other guy.
Grobu or Grodu, something G.
Yeah. Garrow.
No,
Nah.
Garrow's your other guy. Garrow's
Yeah.
the ranger.
That's what he was trying to remember.
If I remember correctly, Garrow was at the door waiting for us
Oh,
to
you're talking
clean
about
up.
yeah.
No,
Uh,
I thought he was in town. I thought he was in the camp with.
No, because he helped guide us here.
He
I
led
think
us
he was
here.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
think he was waiting and hiding near the entrance for us to come
Alright.
back out.
All right. So I
Well-
will make you walk back to the entrance. If you go over
Wait.
there.
Guys, if we go to the entrance, do we want to leave without exploring the last 2 hallways?
We saw 2 blue slard go down there last time we looked.
Well, we saw them come and go, and we have killed some.
I don't think we saw them go, did we? I
You
remember
saw
we saw
them-
them go
Well,
They-
down.
Yeah, they went
came
that
up
way.
this hallway and then went a different way, and we don't know where they went.
No,
we
we
were
saw them.
camp-
I'm pretty sure we saw them like go around.
Right,
the
right,
corner
right.
and help
We
us.
were camping in this corner, and yes, we saw them come up and then we saw them leave again. But then we haven't been down in that corner of the dungeon for like several hours now, so we don't
Sure.
know who's down there. Yeah.
Yeah, they could still
could.
be there. They could have gone elsewhere, which is dangerous because if they aren't down there, they're probably walking around these halls somewhere.
Well, also the other slod that were summoned by this guy like disappeared. So
We could check it out. We could put it to a quick vote if we want to check it out, or we could just leave.
Well, we do have someone coming accompany us. Hey again, Mad One. So
If we ask the Mad One what's down in that direction, does he know? Like, is there anything worth looking for in that area?
Says the southeast has a summoning circle, as well as some ingredients, and there very well could be slots in that area set to guard.
Do we want to just leave, or do we fight?
based on that, I say we leave.
I think it's worth taking on those slots.
Especially
down.
blue ones.
Otto's OCD. He's the completionist in him wants to look at those last 2 rooms.
I do as well, but I'm worried we're gonna die.
I'm also worried
Well,
about that. And
we are
you,
at the
you
end of the
guys
session.
are definitely allowed to outvote me, but Otto
How about
definitely would
how
wanna
about
go low.
you discuss it during the week, and we can just because we're at the end anyway, so you don't have to give me a decision now. Why don't we do MVP votes, and you guys can decide by next week if you want to check it out or not. So yeah, we'll just do MVP votes, and we'll figure that out for next time.
Odd, who I'd give MVP to?
All right, for
That's really hard.
forgot we have 3 people with O's now. They all look
Now,
similar.
Now.
had 3 people
We've
with
had
Otto.
that since
with
for
O's
a
for the-
Since
while.
Otto joined.
With 2 votes, Anvir is MVP. Congrats.
I got the story point I just spent back.
All about that luscious nebula HP.
And now I get one being Soito.
Once you post the journal, you can give yourself 1. Yes.
Yeah, that thing is already there.
All right. So it's from.
All right.
Yeah, good game,
Thanks,
everyone.
Lou.
Guys. See you
Have a
all.
good night.
Good night, everybody.
See you
Cheers.
next time.
So, quick question: what is the belt so I can have it ready?
Well, we don't know
And-
until we take a
We have
rest.
to wait for it to be
and
identified.
Eldwin
Yeah.
identifies it.
I can tell you when you identify it.
Dang it! Well,
Well, something strength.
But you can probably guess what it is, or at least have a good idea what it is since it came off your wish list. Also, if you could
Yes.
put the rarity of all your wish list stuff in parentheses, just so I don't
Yeah.
have to
Yeah,
look
I've been
it up.
doing that. I've been doing that
Yes.
since the beginning.
And I do appreciate that, because then, or else I have to
I'll
look
try and
everything
remember
up.
to do that. The only one I haven't done, I'll do that again. The only one I haven't really done it for is the Amulet of the Devout because that's like 3 goddamn rarities.
Well, yeah, you just put variable or a variable rarity or whatever.
I mean, yeah, it's not a bad idea to have it on there. If you roll really high for your roll, you could find like a +2 or a +3 one.
Yeah. That's why I decided to keep it on. Just could get a bit.
I actually had these wish lists in the bio section of my character sheet, like all along, before
Yeah.
we started doing the channels. It was more just something I kind of did when I was building my character, where it's kind of envisioning like where I wanted them to grow as far as their skills and stuff. When I first because when you first build them, you're like obviously thinking about what they're going to be at higher levels. So
Yeah.
magic items are always a little bit of a part of that for me when I'm building a character, like imagining what magic items they would want, whether or not they know those items exist and actively want them, or they would want if they knew but they don't,
Oh, I'll tell you what made me bloody drop my jaw from that bloody new playtest. Did you guys see the Prayer of Healing in that?
No. But no.
Prayer of
I'm
Healing
curious.
in the UA is amazing. So, it's still the 10-minute cast time. It still does 2d8, but it doesn't do your wisdom modifier anymore. And the people, so the way the spell reads now is you can cast it on a number of people equal to your wisdom modifier. They get 2d8 healing and the benefit of a short rest.
Oh.
Is this official?
This is the UA. This is the 1d8.
It's all,
Unearthed
this is
Arcana.
all Unearthed Arcana right now.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the playtest stuff for 1d8.
Gotcha. Yeah, anything that can give you because
I thought they were getting rid of short rests.
Apparently not.
I
Because
mean,
they
that's
still have
good.
a
I'd rather they keep them, but I just remember reading at one point that they were like, "Oh, short rests are kind of silly," and I was like, "No, they're
I
not."
thought they were trying to make it less.
I think they're making it that less things recharge on a short rest is more the thing.
Well, what I was gonna say is I thought, and I have not read a lot of the new stuff, but I thought I heard something further back about that they might like to make it more balanced in what classes benefit from what rests. And like right now, there are a couple classes who really do benefit from a short rest, but most classes don't really benefit that much. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're trying to make short rests less valuable, so it's more just about the hit dice than all the other stuff.
Which for
I
some
don't-
for
I
some
don't think-
classes, short rests aren't valuable right now for anything but HP anyway.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of short rest classes.
I do
Um,
as well, but it definitely seems to be the direction they're leaning towards. I'm not
I think it-
particularly agreeing with it, but
I think it
definitely
fits.
seems.
I think it fits in world too. You guys are trudging through this dungeon, and it's like, okay, guys, just let me lean against this statue for just a little bit. Let me just give me. I just need a minute, you know. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like it makes sense. You guys have to take some rest as you're just trudging forward, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it gives diversity to a party, and like you can have people who have more resources available, and people who are more limited to a day. I don't think they should just make everyone limited to like a day for their powers.
If they make sorcerer points day based, there is going to be an uproar. Same
I
with
thought,
Keith.
I thought sorcerer points were day based.
I thought you got.
Key,
or
I
at
know,
least you
are
get
short
some.
rest.
Oh, I'll have to
but
check now.
I'm
I
pretty
thought they
sure.
were short.
I think all sorcerer stuff is long rest. It's warlocks who have short rest stuff.
Yeah, I've never played a sorcerer, but
Sorcerers
Sure.
can
I
modify
might be
their
misremembering.
magic, but it's still day based. I think there are some things you can get that restore spell points, like powers, but yeah, for the most part, I think it's still all daily.
well, yeah, I don't even know because Otto's my first warlock, and he's really low level.
Yeah,
warlock.
give me a second. I have a sorcerer ready as a backup. Where's it? Long rest.
Yeah, it is long rest. I'm not sure what I was thinking about then.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. Every
Some of them
day.
might test something. Yeah.
it's still yeah. It's yeah, most magic using classes. I think warlock's kind of unique in that they are a short rest spellcaster.
They also
I
have
think there's
very
only
few
one.
spell slots, and their spell slots are powerful because they're always
Yeah,
max level.
The thing, it's a really good thing. It's like, yeah, you can only
Yeah, like,
cast like,
Otto is-
maybe three
Otto is-
spells in a combat, but they're good
Yeah.
bloody spells.
Otto is not a good example of a warlock at this level because he's only like a level 4 warlock, even though we're level
Yeah.
8. So he has only 2 spell slots. They're only level 3. You know, he has his cleric spell slots that are all level 1. But like as far as his warlock stuff, like he doesn't have. They're decent bangs, but they're not big bangs. You know.
Yeah, once you start getting into like warlock 6-level spells, that's when it starts becoming really dumb. Like casting 3 6-level spells in a combat is pretty good. And
Yeah.
then like it just expands from there, 7, 8, and then
Well,
like,
except
especially with
you only
you
get
can
like a
get wish.
couple of spells, so it's not.
Yeah.
True.
It's very focused. It's not like
It's
a wizard.
focused, but if you're like Bloody Otto and a genie one, imagine that having just 3 wishes you can cast in a day pretty much just means you can cast any 3
Yeah,
spells.
but
at once.
Otto's never
Autos-
gonna get.
Yeah,
Otto's
yeah,
never
but you
gonna get to that
particularly-
level.
You particularly, yes, but
I am gonna go.
like if
now.
there was a full genie, Jesus.
Well, even if I was a full genie, we would have to play this campaign for a couple years before I
Oh
get
yeah,
to
it would be like what, level 17 you start getting?
right, and that's why I have no qualms about multiclassing, because multiclassing makes it more fun for me in the moment, even if in the long run it means that your choices are different. But I don't necessarily always expect all my characters to make it to max levels. I've never played at higher levels, so
This is the highest level I've played it.
I've played up to 13. Well, okay, I've done like one-offs at like 16 and 20, but no, like one session kind of thing. It's not, but characters that I actually built along the way and like played with an established group, I've played up to 13.
Highest my campaign ever went was 7 before this one.